chills to death it's urgent. And 6 feet underground might as well be 6,000. Don't go crazy, like get lost in a gutter, baby. 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 Lost in a gutter, baby.
All right. Oh, sorry, that was the Mr. Mean starting. My bad. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Mr. Hobbs' Gamerhood. I am Jason Hobbs. Tonight, I'm going to be your game master in legendary Kalmatta. We've got a robust group of those player types. And Kalmatta is always, well, I guess not always, but tonight for sure, old school essentials. Big Kickstarter going on. Everyone should go to the Kickstarter page and scroll down to the actual plays, and you'll see the North Marches Season 2. So thanks, Gavin, for including the old gamerhood in your stuff, man. All right, can we hear me? Yeah, we can. All right, so I guess we can't have any game without players, so let's head over to the tabletop. All right, so introduce yourself and your character. The caller is first,
Hey everybody, I'm Nick. I will be playing Inyala, the Reaver from Nkosan. She is a second level fighter who roams Kalmatta in search of the pillars of the Iron Sentinels and to achieve vengeance on her Rodolith the Hand Taker. And has also since joined the cult of the eyeless King of the Dead somehow, in a sort of carousing frenzy.
That was kind of a title frenzy. You just stopped in the end right there, Nick. I wasn't sure I was to go. All right. Up next is James.
Hey, I'm James. I'll be playing Rub tonight. He's a cleric, was a hireling for Egoin, who was destroyed in Toad Realm last session. Played in. See how he does. Good to be here.
Toad Realm. That's interesting. Nice. Gabriel.
Hey, Gabriel here from Uruguay. I'm playing the Spaniard, 4th level dwarf, searching for the million stones. Rumor has it that under Griffin Tower there may be one or more.
Maybe.
Out.
Maybe. Hey, I'm just trying to think, Gabriel, if that was session 18 when we were at, and you were playing a sub character because the Spaniard was obviously not available. So
it was on the other, yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how many sessions you must have been starting in. So that's something to think about. Hey, if anyone can come up with that, we'll give you a free entry to the drawing. Next up, Brian L2.
Hey, my name's Brian. I'm playing Rattlecore, who's a former henchman turned PC, vanquisher of the Lizardman Priest. He has recently been to Zadabad and has returned to investigate the sea caves that he has such a keen interest in. He's a level 1 fighter.
Nice, but he's already killed an unnamed Lizardman priest. That sounds impressive.
I mean, I don't remember if he actually did anything. He was there.
All right. Last but not least, Kustash.
Hi, I'm Kostash. I'm playing Yuma the Thief. His specialty are giant frog statues, and I am also level 2.
Nice. So it's good to have everyone. This is pretty close to last session, actually, which was number 70, which I called Seeking Srudu, but you guys called the Land of the Lizard or Toadman. Toadland Land? The only person different is Robbie Mack was here instead of Gabriel. That guy said he was going to be watching, but he's a liar apparently.
But different Brian.
Oh yeah, Brian
Different
too.
Brian. Yeah.
Oh
That's
yeah,
why
different
L2 is
Brians.
there.
Yep, that's why I keep the L2 just to keep it on top so I know what's happening. All right, so this is probably the last Kalmatta session of February. So we will do the drawing. So you get an entry for every time that you put you're in a new session and you say something in the chat. So if there's anybody out there who wants to possibly win, I got some prizes up here behind me. So you can either win one of the if you don't live in the U.S., I'll send you a PDF of the Hobbs zines. Otherwise, we still got this. I couldn't find the guy to give this to him. I tried to give this away. I gave a full hardcover book of low fantasy gaming at that con wherever I was at. But so far, I think I've got everybody. I'm in chat now. Fool's Jest. I don't know if you've been in there in a while. I don't have you. I don't think. All right.
I have not. Every time you play, I'm at work.
It's a pretty big list, you guys. I mean, there's probably 30 or 40. So if anyone can find the the first session Gabriel was in, good luck. Like people just took off. I don't know. Yeah, it is a pretty international session. That's exciting. There for a while when we were playing, it was on Sunday mornings. It would be like Gabriel and then a few people from Britain as well. All right.
Here, I'm out of the ruffle. So
Nice. Yes, those are from the Goodman Games website. Nice. Those look pretty good. Hey, Coleman Show. Hey, my man. That's the guy that I didn't give his book. I missed him when I was up in the land of ice and snow over the weekend. All right. So I guess the next thing to do is to see if we're going to hire any henchmen, right? That seem accurate to you guys?
Yep.
Let me see where that is. Here we go. I have to admit to everybody, I'm a little nervous about this session. We're dealing with mechanics I wrote in 2016. I was such a soft designer then, so I don't know exactly what's going to happen. All right, so Inyala, you're the caller, and you're the only character here who had an NPC last session. Would you like to rehire Sinu?
You're muted.
Yeah, I'm like, it's the first time I've heard Nick speechless.
Sorry, this is muted. This is the first session, so I'm not searching for the Dark Hall of the Iron Sentinels. So I have to take a -1 to my roll. Is that right?
Yep.
You're right. So I will offer Sinew 2 GP a day.
All right. So you would normally get a +1 if you had him last session. So that'll just scratch. All right. Is this the second session you've had him on, or the last time was the first one?
Last time was the first one, yeah.
All right. So I did write all this in. So an 8 is not going to be enough.
So I will say to him, 2 gold pieces a day. Let's make it 3 gold pieces a day.
All right. So 3 gold pieces a day. We'll give it to you straight up again. You need a 9, 10, 11, or 12. So close. If you would have just gave him a 5 gold piece signing bonus or something, maybe he would join you.
Sinew's just like, didn't like those flayed men last time. All right. All right. Let's make it 3 gold pieces a day, and you don't have to stand in the front rank.
All right, I'll give you a +1.
All right.
You've almost
drive a hard
8.
bargain. You drive a hard bargain, Sinew. 3 gold pieces a day. You don't have to stand in the front, and I'll give you your first day up front.
So he doesn't have a spear. All he has is a longbow and chainmail.
No, he has a spear. I gave him one last time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Getting added in.
Sinew can. I'll pass.
All right.
Let someone else have a turn.
All right, Yuma, you're up. Kustash, you back? You had to move back into the closet. Someone called it. Just kidding, buddy.
Yeah, that's not even the closet. Another room. Okay, so I will be hearing, trying to hire Brooch, the man in arms.
All right, this guy.
I will be offering him 2 gold pieces a day.
All right, so the going rate is. I'll give you a +1. I would have gave you one, Nick, but you said it so fast you didn't give me a chance to. You would have got it the first row. So make your charisma check. It can be 2d6 +1 or. Oh, perfect. 4 and a 6. So Bruges will join Yuma. All right, Grub.
I think Grub's gonna go for Gurn here.
All right, Gurn is a dwarf. Gurag's a dwarf as well. All right, so what are you going to offer him? So demi-humans are 3 gold piece a day is the going rate.
I'll give him. Let's just cut to it. Give him 5 a day.
All right, it sounds like a +2. Go for it.
Nice.
All right, you needed it.
Yeah.
Gurn, Rattlecore.
Is Philthus this half-mean halfling? He's up at the
He is a
upper left.
halfling, indeed.
Well, let me decide. Let's try for him. Let's try Philthus. I like halflings. You look like a strong fellow. I'll give him a 1 GP a day extra bonus and buy him a missile weapon.
So that's
Comes
four gold pieces a day. A missile weapon? Like what missile weapon are you thinking?
Well, he's a halfling, so doesn't he want a sling?
I don't care. They can use a short bow.
I know, I'm just kidding.
Sling is what you're thinking, though?
Yeah.
All right, I'll give you a
Good
+1.
slinger. All right. Oh.
Ooh, that means he's like not interested in you at all. You
No.
may
Don't like
like you may like halflings, but halflings don't like you.
Too bad.
Isn't it? Yeah, this is all the way over to the side. Sorry, buddy. Can't get a better one for you. All right. Spaniard.
Spaniard is going for Gurag, hello dwarf.
Gurag the dwarf. So I don't know if you've seen this before, Gabriel, but now if you scroll over the tokens,
Yep.
it'll tell you what they have. Pretty sweet, isn't it?
Nice, yeah, really cool.
I'm pretty excited about it. Yes, what are you going to offer him?
Standard rate, 5 gold piece signing bonus, and I'm gonna buy him a spear so he can fight from second rank.
All right, a +2.
Okay. Charisma. Reactions. Just 2. Okay,
Oh, yep, that'll do it.
nice. So he's 3 gold pieces a day.
Yeah.
Okay.
I find it very hard to believe that I didn't keep track of something. I'm in chat now. That's a bold-faced lie. Not really. Inyala, are you going to try and hire anybody else, or are you good?
All right, come on, Inyala. Here we go.
5, 6, 7, 8. So you have 8 people right now.
8 people. So Inyala's going to approach Erda, the Sailvin.
Ooh,
I see.
nice.
These are Rodashan ruins, we think, and Sailvin have some connection to the Rodashan, sort of, I think. So, yeah, I'm going to approach Erda, and I've actually never hired a leveled character in this game before. It's a third of the treasure, I think.
And XP.
And a third of the treasure and XP, yeah. So I'm going to try and hire Erda, third of the treasure, XP, and yeah, let's do that.
All right.
Hey.
All right, so Erda, you get a -1, but you still make it because Erda has a specific thing that Erda is interested in doing, but Erda will go with you.
Okay.
Erda
I meant
wants.
to ask her about.
Go
There
ahead.
you go. Was I meant to ask her about that beforehand? Or...
No, it's fine.
There you
All right. Rattlecore. I guess I should go down. Yuma, do you want to hire anyone else? Kustash?
I don't think so. I think that depends on how many people can fit into a boat, because I think we already need 2, yes? So we still have more places on the boat, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then I will try to hire Ulan.
Alrighty.
And I will offer him 1 gold piece a day.
All right. So that's just going to be a straight roll. Oh, Yuma doesn't care. He's all over it. Ulan's like, you have to be better than Adam. He is wearing plate mail, though, so he might be a little nervous about riding in boats. All right, Grub.
I think I'm good, but we forgot the 5 gold. You all want to just split it to collect everybody, all the hirelings?
That's fine.
Okay. That
1
is-
gold.
I've only gotten softer, Gabriel. We should ask Coleman Show what he thinks about if I've gotten softer or not since the early days. I remember him saying once, "How did this game get so hard? It used to be so much easier." All right, Rattlecore.
You know,
Right.
I'm gonna go over. Sorry.
Go ahead. James, you said you didn't want anybody else, right?
No, I'm good.
All right.
Okay, I would like to go get the Porters Guild and look at Callum, the porter. We need a torchbearer, so I'd like to hire him. And I'll give him a gold a day.
All right, +1. I went to the wrong one with the wrong screen. You got him. Nice. Congratulations.
Got a torchbearer.
All right. What the hell? You're playing Rattlecore. All right.
And I'm good. I'm not gonna hire anybody else.
GM notes. Let's do this. I haven't done it for all these guys. There, now you should be able to see what he has.
Oh, you just took him.
I did.
Okay.
Spaniard, are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, is everybody good then? Because you can only get 2. So
I'm good.
11. All right, this looks exciting. Now you get to put this mass into a marching order.
All right. Spaniard, you happy to
Yeah.
come up front?
Oh, I have to know if Kitten Rescue is a real person or not. If you're a real person, Kitten Rescue, please post in the chat.
Think that
Put Gurak behind the Spaniard. Okay, got it.
Yeah. Oh, all right.
Reddelcore, how is Inyala's not particularly good at hand-to-hand, but she is difficult to hit. So I'm happy to go up the front, but I'm also happy to go second rank and shoot over the top and then switch over when you go low. It just depends on where you're at.
I'm decent with fighting. I'm not really that good at ranged weapons, but so I'm more of a frontline guy or a spear guy.
Would you prefer to be front up first and switch back, or front up? Or you want me
I
to
can
be...
go front first. My AC is not the best, but it'll work.
Okay, just don't stick around there if things are looking dire. We just switch up, all right?
I can take the front there.
We're going too wide though, right?
Yeah. Maybe do you want to be... let's put Callum in the middle. And maybe Bruges rear guard, I don't know. Brug.
I can take place here. That's good with you.
Good?
That's good to me. Yep. Juma can jump out when he needs to. Do his thing.
Inyala has a spear?
He has a trident, yep.
Trident, okay, cool. Oh, the trident.
The trident, yeah.
Gabriel's like, all this stuff is coming back now. All right.
Inyala and Spaniard are old battle buddies.
Yeah.
All right, nice. Okay, so it sounds to me like we're good. So maybe you could tell us what we're doing, Nick.
So we have heard from previous adventurers about this Griffin Tower, which is not too far to the north. It's an old, we think from the rumors, a Rodashan ruin, so one of the elder races, called Griffin Tower because there's known to be a pride, I guess, of griffins which live in there. But more than that, there's also a rumor that there is a cave, a tidal cave underneath the tower, which when the tide is just right, you can sail into, and there's rumored to be pirate treasure there. And Inyala, being a Reaver, is keen on this pirate treasure. And we've also heard that there may be one of the demon stones, which is a whole lot of more lore, which I won't get into right now, but located here as well. The goal is to hire fishing boats to sail up there. We do not really want to tangle with the griffins if we can help it. The goal is to try and sail into the cave, find the treasure, learn what we can about the demon stones, get out and sail back to Cindanor, nice and easy, as Coleman Show would say.
That was easy. That's his line.
That was easy. That's it. Yeah. So
that was easy.
Have I missed anything?
Nope. Sounds like a plan to me. All right. So these are the days of high adventure. There you go. I'm in chat now. let's move over to the other map. Because that's it, right? You guys are heading out?
First, we need to hire the boats, and depending how much that costs, I've got 23 other GP to drop on some things, which is all sorted out. But
All right.
how much
So
is the boat?
No one wants to go to Hababamuna?
she
She
does.
hates me, but
She does trade for sexual favors. Is the story?
I'm not allowed to see her anymore. She also doesn't like Inyala.
What did you do?
I kept bringing her. I brought her exotic fruit from another quest, and she was offended in some way. And Yala's offended people all over Kalmatta. She has relationship difficulties. I don't know why. But but if one of you would like to see her, that would probably be helpful.
Brian,
want to?
Did you want to?
I don't know. It just seems like we get poisoned and diseased and everything else, and she usually has a poultice or some liniment that would help with that. So I just don't know if the price might be too high.
Yeah, I can't remember. He's pretty expensive on potions.
Oh, well, those favors are scary.
Seems like a nice lady.
Oh, well, now. I've been working on my old lit crone voice.
Maya?
Samaya. You want me to look it up, Gabriel?
Okay.
If she has anything that would charm a griffin, I mean, that'd be cool. Like if you have anything that would...
Let me check to see if she has some Griffin charming potion right here. Let me check.
No.
That's a no.
That's undead charming.
You know what? If it can go quick, I'll go. I'll go to Hababamuna. I will try to purchase something that might help us.
All right. Well, let's head over to that. There's a token on the screen there, but I'm too lazy to switch it back. All of you guys in Chatland are just going to have to play Theater of the Mind. Habibamuna is she has a hut near the edge of Sindanor where some of the newer buildings are crowding and lots of shadows are. All of the vines and there's like herbs and stuff hanging from the edge. She's got like a small door that you have to like knock and then push aside these hanging vines and like drying herbs that are everywhere. Mini skulls dot the whole area, some of them recognizable. Some of them not. The recognizable ones are likely human skulls.
All right. Rattlcore will push aside the door and duck inside. Hey, Hababamuna, where are you?
Yeah. Let me find the Habibamuna page. I haven't looked for it for a while. Everyone stopped going, so there's a special way that I have everything named and organized that no one could ever figure out, even me. That's a joke, lads. But not really. All right, so this is what we're going to do. Here is the way we do it. You roll a D6, Brian. A 2. All right, she's got one herbal concoction. So now you roll on the list. Oh, this is nice. Gabriel, this is what Samaya root does.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
All right, so roll a D3.
Ooh.
A 3. All right, so she has another Samaya root if you would like to purchase that.
I would like to purchase it.
All right, roll 2D6. Modified by your charisma. This is a reaction roll, sir.
Oh. Yeah, this is where I get into trouble.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, my. All right, so you
+1
had the
too.
absolute worst roll. So you're like looking out at the stuff, and you know the Spaniard's like, "Hey, what's this do?" I don't know why that's the Spaniard's voice, but that's just what came out, Gabriel. Oh,
Like
Damn
the
cockroach
the
appeared.
least dwarf voice in the entire world.
they're watching Harry Potter downstairs, and they just did the Gringotts thing when I was down there when I went through, so I still had that on my brain. It should have been something like, "Hey, what's this do?" Like you're Andre the Giant or something. But all right, so she suddenly becomes upset. She kind of looks deep into Redelcor's eyes. She shoves the Semi-Root into your hands and, "Do not come back until you remove the curse that weighs on you."
Oh, nice. Okay. So she gave me a free Inyala root with a curse?
No, she says you already had a curse on you.
Oh, I probably do. Well, does she want any money?
Did you
Give
not?
her money?
She
You
kicked
didn't
you
know
out.
that first?
She just gave me the root and kicked me out?
That's right.
I'm
She
in
says,
trouble.
"Don't come back until you remove the curse that plagues you."
Hey.
This is awesome.
All right, so caller, you are going to the fisherman, correct?
Yeah, I'm not allowed to ask anyone else to talk to them, am I?
Nope.
No, all right.
Love it.
Yeah.
Make a reaction roll. See how much it costs you.
Come on, Gabriel and Milk. And I am a Reaver. She is a. I am a sea. I'm a woman of the sea. They should have no issues coming with me.
All right, 5.
Except
So
those issues.
they're going to ask. So it is. All right, so 5 gold pieces a day per boat. But you're not traveling very far, so.
Yes. All right.
It's okay. It's okay. The Spaniard whispers.
It's okay.
We're taking 2 boats?
Yeah, you're going to have to.
So that'd be, what, two gold each for a day? I mean, it's not terrible.
Back when I was a Reaver and we wanted a boat, we'd just take them. But anyway.
Tell them to put some nets there.
Yeah, we'll sweeten the deal. You can do some fishing while you come along.
Like, we've given up fishing completely. We just rent out our boats now to you a-holes. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see.
We'd like them. We'd like them to bring their nets.
You don't need the nets anymore then.
Now
Come with the boat.
we added a bunch of flowers in each of them. Now they're tarps at our house where we can have barbecues because we're so rich. We invite everybody over on Sundays.
5 GP a day. We'll do it.
All right. So no, they'll bring some nets, but they probably won't fish. But you'll see. What time are you planning on going? We'll just skip some of this. So we will say that they know that it's low tide, and they've heard of this opening in the Plague Bay. The fishermen have all heard of it. It's on the Plague Bay, and it's below, quote unquote Griffin Tower, where most people don't fish anymore. But low tide is like midnight.
Oh.
Perfect. Do they know if the moons are going to be out? It doesn't matter. We're going anyway, but we'll be less visible if there's no moon.
It's actually heavily over clouded, so
Perfect.
there's tons of clouds in the sky. It seems like we are into hurricane? Is it hurricane? No, tsunami season. So we are in tsunami season. So
Inyala laughs at tsunamis. We'll ride the waves.
And they're like, so we're going to have to hang around. They have sent people, like before in the past, some people had like a boat that they like bought the boat. They didn't have someone sail it for them. And they went up there. But we're going to have to hang around while you guys are there because it's not large enough for the boat to get into. Okay? All right. So I think I'm going to be smarter this time. We're not going to worry about who's in what boat unless something actually happens that we need to know if any who's in what's boat. Okay.
So it's 2 gold per day for everybody.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
So it doesn't take long, only like an hour or two for you guys to head up. So it's up this coast, right? And so like right about here where the little tinkle is there is where it starts to climb and become a cliff face. The terrain goes higher above the water. Otherwise it's almost a beach, but for the hexes before that. And as you continue on the wave, you can see there's there's rises and crests. It's not like a storm or anything, but the Plague Bay is a little buffeted here because it's fairly open. The only thing really stopping it are the 2 islands in the middle of Plague Bay are probably slowing it down some, but it's far enough away that it isn't perfect for sure. And as you guys are rocking along, it's very late and it's very dark. So I'm assuming you guys each have like a lantern on the boat, and you can see the boat next to you, and spray is coming over. Kind of some rain is picked up and it's kind of whipping around. And after a little while, one of them, it's Gabriel. He points out and he goes, there it is. He points at the cliff face, and you can see that it's just like almost a perfect circular hole in the cliff face. And it, even some of the water is kind of into it, and he takes you over there, and you can see that it's like almost, like I say, a perfect circle that slightly curves away to your right and then curves up. Don't take too long, Gabriel says, for surely high tide will come. The tide will rise, and you'll be stuck in there if you're in for too long. Or at least until another day.
Would either of them know, or Inyala know with her background, about how long we have?
So like we'll say, I think 6 hours. After that, you can still come here, but this will probably be submerged. So we're going to take very close attention to time here, gentlemen.
Nice.
It's all right. I don't have maps because, like I said, this is a point crawl anyway. So it's totally theater of their mind. Unless we get to... that's right. So only 5 hours for the Spaniard. All right. So you guys pile into the cave.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I have a thing that I use here. Is this it? Yep, this is it.
Sorry, Jason.
Yep.
Do we need to go through? Probably only relevant for Erda, her abilities. She has magical abilities, or do you control those? I know she has a longbow and a spear. I didn't get what armor she has.
AC 6, hit point 6.
AC 6.
So she has protection from evil and sleep.
Oh, nice.
She also has 3 healing beetles. Okay.
Cool.
Alrighty. So there's not going to be a ton to look at for all the people in chat but our smiling faces. But I will move you over. Who has... Let's see if this thing is going to work. This is all old school, people. This is like early era Roll20. So who's going to be carrying the light?
Callum will have a torch.
Alright.
I don't know if anyone else was going to have any light.
I might give Berta my lantern. I suppose we only need one. It's all 30 foot, isn't it, Brian? A torch and a lantern's both 30
Yeah.
foot.
Good to have a couple light sources.
I usually
Yeah.
mix it up because I make the torches be dim light and bright light, where I give more bright light to lanterns.
Cool.
So I will use a flask of oil and out of the lantern. Unless anyone else wants to carry it, he's got a hand free. You'd have a shield, wouldn't you, Grub?
Yeah. I've
Yeah.
got 6 torches. Need them. Got a beforehand.
So this is weird because earlier when I took this off, lighting worked here, but now it's not. That's hilarious to me. All right, let me see what's going on here. It doesn't really matter. You won't be able to see anything but you guys anyway right now. So, and I'll try to fix this as we go. All right, so the way this works is as you traverse the tunnels, they're not perfect tunnels. And even when you first start traversing in, you can see right away that occasionally like a tunnel will partially be coming. It almost looks like these were not made by anything that makes any sense whatsoever. There's some tunnels that'll come up right into the ceiling that are similar. Only part of it will come into the ceiling, or it'll look like whatever was making the tunnel just burrowed slightly into it and then went off. So you can go like in all different directions at any given time. Sometimes the tunnels will stop and there'll be like a crevasse that busts in through, and then you'll have to climb across it or climb down and then climb across. And it's heavily like you see like there's seaweed everywhere and like bits of like the water comes in here obviously and then it goes back out, so it leaves stuff when it goes out, and there's really no rhyme or reason to where the tunnels go. So you don't have to like pick one way or the other because there's no real decision making that'll go. And also it's not going to be easy for you to necessarily follow. Like you could make marks if you want to try and come back, and that'll help, but everything is done like almost like usage dice almost. So when we roll certain things, there'll be either an event will happen or not happen, and then depending on what we roll, you could find a significant location. Okay. And once those locations are decided, then that path is always there, and you'll be able to go there faster if you want to. Does that make sense?
So
Nick,
it's
you look
clearly
confused.
No. That's my thinking face, but it's the same thing. So it's clearly natural tidal, and at least as far as we can tell. And,
When you say natural, what do you mean?
like worn away by the ocean. Would the
No,
dwarves
you
be
don't
able to
think
tell
so.
us that?
No, you don't
Okay.
think so.
Okay.
It looks like something dug these.
Oh, right. Okay. But so it is haphazard, natural in that sense that someone's dug it, but it's kind of haphazard.
Something, not someone. So because it doesn't make any sense the way it was dug or where it was dug or anything like that. So it's all going to be every time we roll, there's going to be a turn that goes by, and then I'll keep track of all the time as we go. How many hours we've been in here, okay?
All right.
So we're
The
figuring
land-
it's about 10 a.m. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, the lantern and the torch should be a good way of us keeping some time, because we know, I mean, obviously they're not manufactured in factories, but we know a torch lasts about an hour, a lantern lasts about 4.
Perfect.
So once that runs out, we want to start getting out.
All
So did you say it was like midnight or in the dark when we got here? Because that's when low tide.
Yep, midnight. It's midnight. That's right. It's 24 right now. All right, we will see how this works, you guys. Like I say, I wrote this 6 years ago, and I just reread it today. So I'm on top of it.
Cool. It's cool imagery. Is there water? Is there much water? Are we kind of sloshing through water? Or are we kind of jumping up and around and above?
You're sloshing through it when you first start, and then we'll see. Because it's a turn is only 10 minutes, so it's going to shift around as we go. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. This is, here we are. The Caecillian Tubes point crawl. All right. Let's see what happens.
Look at Gabe's face.
What?
I love it.
What did he do? Oh, have you done this before, Gabe? Or did you read it?
You
before?
mentioned. Oh, when you mentioned the creature, it's the creature that killed Handolfer.
No, it was I thought Hundolfer was killed by a griffin.
Oh, he was killed by a Sicilian thing.
Oh, okay. Nice.
And
all right. Go ahead.
These are worms, like giant worms. Then.
So that's likely what these tunnels are. Is they're carved by giant worms crawling through the rock. All right, I've made the first roll. Here we go. All right, so it was an odd. It's a 5, halfway, middle of the turn. Let's see what it is. All right, so Brian, roll a d2.
Me?
Yep.
1 d2.
What'd you get? A 1.
50-50. Yep.
All right, a 1. All right, so as you guys, your torch and the lantern are crackling and sizzling in the heavy moisture. Even like some of it's dripping because it wasn't long ago that this area was completely underwater. So salt water is dripping from the ceiling as you guys are sloshing through. And the people in the front pause for a moment because they kind of hear like some heavy growls, like, and then like some weird insectoid chittering that echoes through the tunnels.
Sorry, I don't know
That was a good one. All right, I'll silence that. Sorry about that, y'all. Echo on the channel. All right, so what do you guys do?
So these noises, they're both coming from different places.
Yeah, they're echoing around. So like you guys have just kind of went. What happened is the tunnel you were following just ended abruptly, and so you had to backtrack a little bit and take another tunnel. And like you're kind of moving along it, and then you can just kind of over all the other sounds of the dripping and the sloshing as you guys make your way through. You hear this growling and chittering, and it's like kind of rising and following, and then it's like echoing on itself as it just kind of fills this area.
Are there tunnels that above us, like in the area where we are?
Nope, not right now. Nope.
The Spaniard's gonna kind of advance, kind of on the edge of the lantern of the light. See with his orb vision, see if he can see further into the darkness ahead of the tunnel.
Okay, yeah. So like they can like kind of cover the torch from that and like hood the lantern a little bit, and you kind of see. Go ahead.
Sorry, I have improvision as well with my helmet, so I could help with that as well.
All right, so 2 guys can move forward. That sounds better than 1, always, right?
If Erda can use her infravision just behind them, she'll knock her.
Whoever said that
she'll
I never said she had infravision.
Sylvan?
Sylvan?
I never said they had infravision. She doesn't say anything about wanting to do that or anything.
I got it. I've learned something new about the Sylvan.
No, she just didn't say she wanted to. Take it as you will.
So she said. Sorry, were you saying that, or was Erda saying that?
Erda said that she isn't interested in doing that. Yeah.
Alright. She told me what she is interested in doing. She had something that she did want to do.
Oh, she's very interested in And basically, she doesn't really talk. She just nods her head or yes because she doesn't really have the Sylvan
Don't have a thrall.
haven't been found to have vocal cords to be able to speak. So it would be more like she is really interested in finding something she calls the cult of the infinite.
Right. Cool. Sorry, Spaniard and Riddlecore, you're on your own.
Will, but with Ilkor.
Yeah.
And some other dwarf that might want to tag along.
Yeah, I can grub see if Gurn is willing to move up there with.
Sure.
You probably motion guard and Gura below us. We have 4 advancing out of the edge of the light.
I'm still trying to get this dynamic lighting to work. I don't know.
So, Hobbs,
Yeah.
but these pathways, they're big enough to fit our marching order, like pretty wide still.
No, they're like at their center, they're 8 feet wide. So sometimes you may have to go single file, and sometimes you're double. Most of the time, you're probably single file.
Okay.
Ooh, I think it's working. All right, so the Spaniard and Rettlecore move forward a little bit, and you can see like the color of the water is a different color than the cave walls, and you can see bits of small things moving around and floating, but nothing is directly in within your sight.
And this is I'm sorry, did someone ask how tall the tunnel was? Like, is it?
It's round. It's almost perfectly round.
Oh, we got a ceiling. It's not like 50 feet up or anything.
Nope, not at this point. And I'll
Okay.
try to tell you if anything weird like that happens. Yeah, I know the map is different than what. It's because I couldn't get the dynamic lighting working. That's why. But I think I got it working. I think it's working now, peoples, which is exciting. All right, so you guys don't really see anything. Are you going to continue then, or?
Yeah, we motion the rest to follow us. If we can, as an advanced group, maybe Relkor, Spaniard, and the 2 dwarfs, Urak and Gurn, behind us. The 4 of us, like an advanced group, just out of the edge of the light. So we advance
Okay.
that way.
All right, so
Okay.
if you guys get pushed into the light, it does take you guys around for your eyes to adjust back and forth. So if you have to go into the light from being out in your infravision, then you are going to be blind for a round. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so who else had a lantern? Did you say Erda was carrying the lantern? Is that what you said?
Yes.
All right, that's what I thought you said. Because I think I got this working. All right. All right, let's see if I can Make some magic here for everybody.
Nice.
So you can see yourselves down here as well. But this is kind of where you can...
Two separate, yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of like a staging area. So if you want to set up your things and then I can move one to the other or whatever, that's fine. But that's like, because I'm going to move, the tubes aren't always going to be the same because like I said, there's not an exact map, but I have lots of small maps for whatever happens. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you can separate them or you can do it up here. You can make your groups. Because I think you were saying the guys who could see in the dark, right? Rattlecore, Spaniard, and who else? Oh, the two dwarves.
Gerd.
Right?
Yep.
And so they're going to have to be pretty far in front. Right now, you guys probably... Whoa. Here, let me see. Oh, hey, stop moving. I'm trying to give you some vision. So supposedly there's also ways to take people to completely different maps. Did you guys know that? You could take one person to a different map. In Roll20, you knew that, Gabe? Have you seen that before?
I knew that.
Yeah, I never use it though, but yeah, I think it.
What did you do when we went down that in the lake and there was a lizard man and you had people going down there? Was that the same map, just different area?
Yeah, I think so. I probably just put it on the same map. But I was playing in a game where like the group was split up and like one guy was somewhere else, and so they put him somewhere else. All right. So I don't know if someone has more than one character, what that'll do. I feel like we should try this tint though. All right.
Hey.
All right. Is that good? Is the group back here? Are they situated the way you want them to be?
I will move one of my henchmen to the front.
Go ahead.
I did it. I already did it.
Okay, perfect. So this guy, Bruges, is kind of by himself back here. Do you want him to be tighter or what?
Yeah, that's okay.
Right. So you guys are traveling through, and this particular area, it looks like whatever created these tunnels must have crawled into like some caverns. So it's kind of opened up into some natural caverns but the floor of the caverns are heavily in jagged rock and stalagmites that are up and down. So as you're kind of walking through this, you can't quite see the floor because it's a slush of this seawater that has receded. And this is the second turn, by the way. By the sea, and you guys are gonna have to. I'm just assuming you're taking the break after each. No, I guess it's not yet. It's every 6 turns anyway. So, yeah, and so this is like really kind of rugged territory in this whole cave, and this is when the guys outside of you can see amongst these stalagmites and this jagged rocks in there. It seems like something else is in this tunnel in front of you. Like there's like shapes that look to be like a darker color, because like even rock will hold heat at a different pace than other things will. So these things seem colder even than the rock.
many in it?
Quite a few shapes. Gabriel, roll a d3. Kustash, roll a d4. So not as many shapes as I thought.
Just a
All
couple.
right. So what do you want to do?
Is the noise still going on? The
That
shivering and-
faded, but
okay.
it lasted for quite a while, but that kind of faded. It wasn't coming from this area, strangely enough.
Don't want to call the rest of them up.
Yeah, let's motion
think-
them.
Yeah.
Do we hear any like undead pirate noises coming from the tape?
What do you think that would they be undead shanties or?
Arr, arr, arr.
These are some old ass tokens, y'all. I don't even know if I would still use these. Kind of fun though. All right, and when the light seems to hit these guys, they definitely come to their feet.
Feet.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
Big benefit.
They're also a way to like expand a token. This other guy knows all this shit that I didn't know. Like if I click on the token and I hit a certain button, it'll expand it into a picture so you guys can actually see it up close, which would be a really cool thing to do for the stream if I was if I had any skills whatsoever. Alrighty. So these things seem to move. They do seem to be dressed in out of date Reaver clothes in Inyala.
Ah,
So you would guess it's quite easy to see that these dudes are probably once seamen, but now they are skeletal or more like zombies as well. Okay?
Oh,
all right.
And as soon as your light hits them, they seem to shamble to their feet, so we can roll initiative.
They're not going to let me talk to them.
You can talk to them if you want to,
you'll just make them mad.
like everybody else.
I was gonna call out, "Hail, brethren of the sea!"
Yeah, at this point, these guys seem like they've been down here long enough that they're not too interested in hanging out with you. They are heavily. It seems like the water washing over them, has taken away most of the flesh of the zombies, but they are also kind of heavily calcified.
All right, I'll just roll initiative, shall I?
Sure.
Ooh.
Oh, if it's gonna be that way,
right.
you'll sit. Oh, come on. Just when I was getting cocky.
All right, move.
Move to shield wall. Dwarven shield wall.
Shield wall. Does Grub want to declare his turn undead and spells?
I'm gonna ask, Zach, doesn't undead go during spells, but yet
I usually treat it as magic, so it would go on the magic phase.
okay. Yeah, but yeah, I plan to do that.
Battle core is the Spaniard. Did we move up
Yeah, let's move up. Maybe we can form
like
maybe
5 feet?
like
here. Yeah.
So you can move and turn, but you have to have vision on them.
Who plugs the hole here?
Oh.
Okay, and the dwarf gonna attack. Then go second rank. Or
I have Yulan or this older dude in front of me. Can I see them, or do I need to move ahead of him?
Nobody can see shit because you
Oh.
guys are all cramped up in here.
Guy in plate mail. Okay.
You guys are in the light now, so you lose your infravision as well. Not as much fun without the night vision, is it, boyos?
Dwarves all grumble about these humans.
Hey, where did it go?
Can you see still? You can't see, can you?
We can see one outline of a guy. I
Yeah, that's
can
what I
anyway.
thought. All right, so
Like, good line here.
Grub, you want to... well, they're going to be moving at the same time, so this actually is going to play right into your hands.
Oh, they move fast.
Go ahead and anyone has a spear out that wants to.
Here you go.
Guy has a spear.
Burn out.
Inyala misses.
Anyone gonna turn? Or grub?
This is a first strike that's happening on the movement phase.
Got it.
Who's
Jesus Christ.
Got attack?
The 9 misses.
Ulum has the spear. Can he also attack?
Yep, anyone with a spear can attack. It's basically what I call first strike. So when you have a spear, then it's like the bonus of using a spear, which is the greatest military weapon known to man at this time. Or the sling, maybe. I don't know. Is that everybody?
Hey, hey, hey.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be eating into my mic, but these dang cookies are fresh. Fresh as it comes. All right, I got to turn undead table here. So magic, it'd be missiles and then magic.
Is anyone firing?
They're all in melee already, right? Erda could take a shot with her longbow at a -4 if she's willing.
Well, she's going through like 3 people, and there's no ceiling to arch it,
Maybe not.
so probably not.
Try to turn them.
All right, what's this look like for Grub?
We have 2 grubs. This one grub and
We got 2 Grubs?
yeah, we have 2 grubs.
No, we only got 1. This is Grub's lot is over top of him. He's controlling this dwarf. Grub is. Don't
Dwarf
even
is-
try it.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No problem. All right, so you would roll 2d6. Okay, what the hell just happened? So you rolled an 8. All right. All right, so the skeletal creatures, it seems like this calcification sort of melts off of them, but they aren't turned.
Oh.
So it just kind of like blasts off them. So like somehow it seems to be some unholy, chaotic calcification, maybe just from their undeadness or whatever forced them to be undead, also imbued them with some strength that normally you think would the power of. Man, I got all these people contacting me. What the? Don't they know I'm on TV right now? I'm on Twitch TV, as I'm in chat now would say. Unholy calcification. Is that number 312? Man, I got a lot of these going up. Someone should really collate all these and put them in a book. All right, so I also feel like we need some music. What do you guys think?
Arr.
Arr.
Dead sea shanties.
Ooh, that seems a little soft. Where's the combat music? Oh, here it is. This is a pretty classic one that I use a lot. This one's called Baba Yaga. All right, here we go, boys. So it looks like you did something to affect these two on the left, but not the one on the right. And it's their turn, right?
Simultaneous.
Well, anybody who took a first strike already attacked this round?
We are melee. Oh, the Spaniard has.
Yeah, I have a sword. I was waiting.
I was
Okay.
waiting. Yeah. Too.
Yep, it's simultaneous then. If anybody dies, they still get an attack in.
Oh, family.
Oh,
Oh, take all that.
there's the Spaniard. Oh, and Rattlecore. Nice.
So the best I could hit is AC 4.
But
AC 2. Oh, shit. All these guys have super ACs up in front here.
I don't.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah,
What do you
AC
have?
4.
AC 5.
Oh, you do? The
I got-
13 might have hit you then.
We got 4.
Yeah, so you did get hit by one of these briny cutlasses. 2 points of damage on Rattlecore. But,
I'll take it. Oh,
James, what are you using?
Warhammer.
So you probably can't reach them, right?
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know.
No.
I just saw you roll to attack. I didn't know. Oh, that's for Olin, right? Or no, is that
No.
for you?
I was just getting excited.
Okay, no, and that's one of the problems. Oh, dun dun dun. That's one of the problems when you you do shield walls. All the people in the back ain't got shit to do. So sometimes I attack from the back. So always keep your eyes open, buddy. All right, it looks like 2 of these things were destroyed. Did Olin swing?
He did before with.
Oh, he
his
did with the
spear.
spear? Okay. And then Inyala, you attacked with the spear. Grub, you did not, but you tried to turn. All right, so we do 11. All right, I think this thing was destroyed. Rattlecore, you did 7 points of damage. All right. So I even rolled a d10 and you still got him.
right.
So there's only 1 left at this point.
Nice.
Did Ulum hit him? Because I rolled it was a 3, I
Nope,
think.
that's a miss. Yeah, you need a high roll for attacks. All right. All right, are we good? Is that round 1?
Spaniard can cleave.
No, he's a dwarf.
Oh.
Yep.
I can't cleave because there's no one close enough.
I mean, I'd let you walk up there if you want to attack the other one.
Cleave? Yeah.
Rattlecore. That's it.
Silly question.
Wait.
Ah.
Yeah, it seems like you think that the way his movements are, that normally you would think you would hit, but it kind of chips at some of this calcification that's around his decaying flesh. All right, you tied it last time. I got a 3. Nick. This is kind of a crazy. It's got like some laser beams in the background and shit. Pew, pew. All right, go ahead and attack.
Here we go.
You can move if you want to there now, Grub. You can, but the thing is you might get attacked unless the other guys move around and let other people in.
Let's go. And I am gonna move there.
So you can put someone up here and
let someone go around.
you can go up there. That's fine, Gurm. Gurm can get up there. Oh, and Inyala got pushed out of the way. Oh, she's staying back with her spear. That's why.
Yeah, so is Gurn.
All right, so the thing is
Yuma goes there and lights up a torch.
if you go through here, you're going to be attacked if you go that way without... Can you see what I mean? You're moving in and out of... So, like,
okay.
Inyala, you're the first one that went through. So you get a free attack on you. He missed, though. And so anybody else can move through that wants. He's only going to get one area, but he can't get attacks of opportunity on everybody. So whoever wants to move through, go ahead and move wherever you want.
Inyala fends it off.
Go ahead and take some attacks if you'd like.
Let's go.
I missed.
Oh, dang. Oh, dang.
The wrong button.
Oh, dang.
Inyala does a glancing blow for 1.
All right. Anybody else?
C6 will hit.
Yep.
Okay, 14 damage.
How do you bring the pain with that thing?
Yeah.
That weapon killed some PCs before it got into the hands of a PC, I should say. There are some magical items now. A lot of people have. This thing is destroyed.
Yeah, there's this kind of lightning that covers the undead when it hits.
Bursts off the calcification and it just melts into nothingness. Somewhere deep in the lands of the demons, something chuckles. All right. So the oh, sorry. I should always do this. Otherwise people get confused. All right. So these, like I say, they seem to be dressed as out of fashion Reavers or pirates, and like they have like bits, like one of them might have like a ring still like stuck into like his, like he had an eye ring, so it's through something. I don't know. You guys find a little bit of treasure on him, equaling about 5 gold pieces. But like I say, it's like old and tarnished, like maybe a weakened tin ring or whatever, just like, and some ancient coins.
We have a quartermaster or treasure record keeper, please, if anyone's keen.
I will be doing that.
Oh, thanks. Stush.
I think that was 2. So you guys have been in the tunnels for about half an hour.
So Inyala's going to ask the dwarves, so Spaniard and the others, given that we've been traveling for half an hour, where do you think we are in relation to the tower above? Would we be...
You can make a roll of d6 if you want, Gabriel.
Oh, we're almost there.
Yeah, it's almost impossible to tell because the way you've been traveling and had to move in different, but maybe some landmark somewhere else. Like if we get to a certain height, he'll be able to tell better just by when his ears pop. When a dwarf's ears pop for the third time, we know we're about 40, 50 feet below ground.
10 feet per popping.
All right, brothers and sisters, onwards. There's got to be more treasure where reavers sleep.
All right, so we continue. Whoever said to use a D24 is crazy because they roll like crazy. All right. All right, this is a good one. All right, I don't think James, roll a D4. What'd you get?
1.
Okay, this is the worst one.
Good.
All right. Who haven't I had? All right, Nick, you roll a D2.
1.
A 1. All right, so it's the first group. So I assumed you guys went back into your 2 different groups. So the first group is surprised by a cave-in. All right, and it's right above you guys. So all 4 of those characters need to make a dex check. And this is pretty bad actually.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this is bad for me.
The dwarves don't get a bonus to detecting cave-ins? Maybe?
That takes time.
Got it. You know me, I'll grasp at anything.
Yeah, you'll push. I know.
Yeah.
You guys have
Thanks,
to
Gabe.
though. It's super dangerous. Ooh, okay. So the first one, the 18, whoever that was. So only this group up here needs to make the saving throws.
I know the decks of Gurard. Okay, let's roll a 20. That's a pretty good
Nice.
I don't know why it rolled. Roll.
So you're rolling for who you rolling for, James? Gurm? Gurm or Gurag?
one.
Gurm. So he's got a dex 17. We've already rolled it before. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah. So
But
I
he's
don't
still
know if you want to count that 18.
Yeah.
Sounds-
I'll just count it. That's fine. So he still failed.
All right.
If you made it, that means you got out of the way.
What's Gurag's dex?
Roll
a
it.
14.
Roll
Like
3d6.
3d6?
Yeah.
Hey, like 4. Oh,
Let me see if he
roll
has
above.
it. You want to roll
It's
below it. Yeah. What's his dex?
12. He failed.
He failed. All right. If anybody failed, this cave-in is pretty nasty, actually, because they're getting buried here.
Yeah.
Brian failed.
Yep, I failed. That's my worst stat of all.
So everyone takes 5 points of damage from the falling rocks.
Everyone that failed.
Right. And so if you rolled 18, 19, or 20, which I think we only got one of those.
That was good.
Yeah, like a massive failure. He also lost something in his hand. So roll 1 is his hand axe, 2 is his shield.
Hobbs, is there a way for Rattlecore to use his shield to protect himself a little bit?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I can thunder that?
Yep.
Oh, yes, I will.
Yeah, so basically you hear it and then you like just get down on one knee and put your shield above you instead of like trying to dive out of the way like the Spaniard does.
And that destroys the shield.
Yeah.
Can the
Slash R
NPCs
space
do that
1d2.
too?
No, NPCs can't sunder.
Right. And you sunder
two.
for
All right,
and you
two.
sunder.
So Germ loses his shield. Gorm's
Seems-
will. Gorm's balls, he yells as he loses. His shield is pulled out of his hand by the mud and rock that drops around him.
What about the Spaniard? Can he sunder his shield to save his henchman
Yes.
since he made his save?
Yes.
Because those 5 otherwise he would have killed him.
Yes, he can sunder.
Dwarven brothers.
Oh, it looks like Germ's dead anyway, right?
I think he's got 1 hit.
Oh, yep, hit
Fine.
point 6. Yep, he's got 1 hit point left.
So the Spaniard sunder his shield to save Gurag.
Perfect. So you guys see that, and they're almost like, because you kind of move up and you can hear it, and you rush up there with the lights, and you can see there's not a lot of dust or anything like that, but they're just covered in mud and detritus as there's a cave in above them from what happened and the constant movement of the seas. It doesn't surprise you that this might be a common thing, and
But at least it wasn't a cave in from these creatures.
or in between you
was it?
guys or anything like that, because that would have been bad as well.
This is obviously down to his player, but which I think is Grub. But Inyala would call for Gurn to fall back into the middle of the pack. Who?
That's probably a good idea. Can he move then? Or throw out?
Oh, yeah. No problem. Absolutely. So half the group is covered in mud. The rest of you have been sliding through this briny, and you feel pretty exhausted. It's time for a rest.
So that's 1 hour. We've been in here around about. Must be end of the rest. Cool. Abe, is that lightning out your window behind you?
Yeah. We
That's
hit
awesome.
a storm.
Very atmospheric.
Then get my grill going. So, no. No
So
wizard
that's how the
ring,
grill
at least.
wizard does it. Like the Emperor from Star Wars.
All right, so do you guys take a rest?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So nothing happens during the rest, and you decide to move forward.
Keep going.
I'm assuming you're going to keep going.
Yeah.
All right, so. All right, here we go. So everyone in the front group make a saving throw versus breath weapons. And Nick, roll a D6. 5, I guess. 6 is fine.
Oh, nice.
That's when we
Roll me-
set going after the rest, or is
Yeah, I just said that you went forward after the rest. Is that all
okay?
right?
Okay.
Roll a
Right.
nat 20, baby.
Double breath.
This is perfect.
Oh,
All
hey,
right.
dragon breath.
Now we just need one for Gurag.
Yes.
Nice.
All right.
Happen.
So what happens is, as you guys are moving through, and Spaniard is slightly ahead of Redalcore and Gurag. And because you've been walking through this area, and there's a tunnel that might have come in right from the bottom, and he falls straight into this tunnel. And it has like some sort of undertow in it, Gabriel. And so you can't get your grasp until you come up for air. But when you come up, you don't see any light around you. So you realize that it's kind of like U-shaped. So the tunnel you fell in, right, is over here. You kind of fell in, went under, and then when you came up in another tunnel near it.
Okay. I fell into the water and came up.
In a different area. Does that make sense? Do you want me to draw it for you or something?
I don't know. That's okay.
Like a U-shaped tube.
Yeah, like a P-trap.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah, like a P-trap. And in this other tunnel, you can see with your light, it looks like it's slightly different, like at a different level. And it actually looks like it kind of goes down with maybe some man-made effects to the stone, like there's stone stairs leading down.
Yeah.
How wide is this?
It's not...
Hole?
So like the hole that you're in is probably, 8-ish, 8 to 10 feet
Okay.
or so, but it's not, this wasn't made. You think this is like just a natural cave maybe that kind of went down, and then like, a Caecillian, went over top of it and you were walking through that. You fell down in, tumbled over, came back out, and now you're in like kind of a different, looks much more like a natural cave that has, like you can see that it's kind of a fairly large, like where you came up, it might like extend another 30 or 40 feet from you. And then the ceiling is much higher. So there's an actual ceiling that kind of goes up with some stalagmites, stalactites hanging down. And then forward, you can see like a staircase that kind of moves around the inside of the arch, kind of going down like a spiral staircase almost.
That's what I see on my side of the U shape.
Yep.
The water is up to the rim of the hole.
Yep. And then you can just like pull it. Whoa, shit.
I can pull myself out of the water and out.
Yep. So you guys are like, all of a sudden the Spaniard's there. He falls in this water and now he's gone.
Metalcore's on the ground with his spear butt first, trying to like poke down there to see if he can grab on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nothing
all right
happens.
with a rope.
This is the first time you've seen this happen before, Inyala. Last time it was a tentacled beast that ripped someone out away.
Yep, I know how this one goes.
I'm gonna pull myself out of the water and I'm gonna take out my backpack and the weapons there. And look for the Semaya route. potion and take a sip.
All right, you pull it out.
I don't know how many doses it has, so you just leave that to you.
Just one dose.
Okay, so I'm gonna drink it. And I gotta go again into the water.
All right, yeah. So it's been a few
That's
minutes.
on my side. So if you wanna.
All right, and then you get on the other side. So the Spaniard returns, and he is on the other side where the rest of you lot are.
We've got a rope down to him, if that's necessary, or maybe I'm misimagining.
It's water. It's full of water. So.
Oh right, so it's not necessary. Okay, there's no drop before the water. He's just dropped into water.
Because the water, the water actually covers it. You can't even really see the hole because water covers the floor.
Oh,
Like
of
a
course,
super
yes.
deep puddle.
There couldn't be a drop because the water would all run it. Yeah, got it. My theater of mind just needs a bit of adjusting. There we are.
It's weird when you do the 3 dimensions like this, for sure.
Yeah. Sure.
I think it's a super cool imagery, but it's really hard to talk about natural caves and do a good job of that in a game because I've never read Veins of the Earth, so maybe that would help. But I did read a lot of Dungeoneer Survival Guide when I wrote this. So.
So that might have taken a few more minutes. Like maybe. Oh, they are all wet. Some of them. Yeah, but securing an iron spike, okay, on the ground. Tie a rope and dive into the water so I can appear on the other side with a rope, with the other end of the rope. So we can secure it there and use it as a guide if you want to go that way.
You told us what's over there, I'm assuming.
Yeah, on my way back.
There's my question is: the floor on the other side also wet? So is there this sloshing water there, or it's
Nope. Just the water just goes up to the rim where he pulled himself out, and then it's not submerged anymore.
So in case we are too late to escape the cave, we can just go there, and it should be okay.
Yep.
Could be. So, Inyala, what do you think as the leader of this expedition? Think we should go? It could be the basement of the tower.
So I'm just going to reflect some stuff back, and people can call me, and Hobbs can call me if I'm wrong. So directly in front of us, there's water, which Gabe has dropped into. Is there anything on the other side of the water on our...
Yep, the tunnel continues.
The tunnel continues, and then it goes down in a U, and then it comes up, and then there's where Gabe has pinned it, where Span has pinned it. And to answer Kustosh's question, or to come back to that, because I didn't fully understand it, he said we could go... It started to fill with water and we needed to retreat. What was that with reference to? Were you talking about from this position or from where the Spaniard went?
He's asking you, Kustosh, yeah.
I was talking about the on the other side, right? So
if we jump the water,
if we go the way the Spaniard did and then jump off the water on the other side, will it be safe to stay there when the sea rises?
And we've established that it is because it's kind of going higher up.
Well, because it's like a submerged opening. Like, you go underwater and you come up, you can still be underwater, but there's air there, like an air pocket exists there.
Yeah.
And there was no water like on the stones and stuff. It was like looked dry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's dry. Whereas where we are now, we know that will be submerged.
Correct.
If the other side is not submerging because there's pocket of air, then we can go there and asphyxiate because we will run out of air because it must be not connected to anything else.
Unless it is. Unless it is, yeah, you don't know.
Inyala's feeling is, if we've come across stonework, that this might be the base of the tower. And there may be also treasure there. So her vote is to go there, but she's happy to put this to quick group vote, and she'll just, if there's a tie, she'll just break it as caller, if that sounds fair.
It's okay.
I'm good. That sounds
I would
good.
think about going a little bit further the old tunnel to check if there is any danger that we can possibly meet when we will be getting back. So just clear the tunnel on this side for a few, I don't know, half an hour, then go back here and then go underwater and investigate the other side.
I like it. How about we go one turn forward? We'll kind of split the difference. We go one turn forward across the water, and then we'll head back and check this out. Let's do it.
Okay. You roll the duration of the effect, Jason?
I did.
Oh, actually, that might change it. We might want, while we're digging under the water, though, because Gabe has used the semi route, right?
I mean, do you think that it would take too long for someone to follow the guide rope and come back up to hold their breath? I mean, Gabe did it the first time, or Spaniard did it the first time. So I don't know if we have to do that or not.
Yeah. I'm sort of tempted to.
I have a dose of Samia root too, so I got cursed for it.
I guess I'm tempted to just go straight down while he's got that in case we need it. But
That's fair.
all right. No, wouldn't be great to be trapped there either. The other thing is, if us moving forward might actually disrupt something.
We might have another cave-in on the party.
All right.
Hope we're going under now.
Let's go under now.
Yep.
Yeah, everyone in agreement then?
Yeah, let's go under that.
If we get trapped by a cave-in, then we're screwed that way too. So
Yeah, no matter what.
All right, and Inyala will make the call, and apologies to Juma if this if we end up when we come out of the water we're surrounded by foes. I think that was a good idea to go forward. It's a tricky choice. It's a good choice.
You know, those are good last words. I told you so.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, it will actually be your fault, Juma, because
All right, we ready to get a glass of water or something?
Yeah.
yeah, that'd
all
be
right.
good.
This is super cool. See you soon, folks.
I'm going to leave the audio on if anyone wants to talk to anybody in chat.
Yeah.
But I do. I didn't. You got killed in the fight with the gorge creatures, then, right? Is that right? You didn't die in the Griffin Tower.
No, he didn't die in the Griffin Tower. Then
okay.
the tunnels.
All right, so let's give this thing away. So we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21,
Is there anyone in chat?
23, 24, 25, 26. Is there anyone in chat? Yeah, I think there's a few people, but I don't know. So we got 26. So, Gabriel, why don't you roll a
E26.
D26?
$16.
16.
Kitten rescue.
One, two, three, 6, 7, 8. Wow, it's Eric Thomas Hunt. I don't always see him in the chat, but congratulations, Eric Thomas Hunt won the February drawing.
Nice.
All right, we'll have a March drawing as well. Every month we're going to give something away at the Gamerhood this year. And I don't know what they will all be, but congratulations to Eric Thomas Hunt. He used to be around quite a bit, but you know, we're pretty sporadic these days, so it's hard to know when I'm going to run anything or at what time. So I will see what he picks. The plan is to run Alvarez tomorrow if I don't have to work, but I've been busy every time we've tried to run it in February. So we'll see.
What is Alvarez?
Kind of I should have a better boilerplate for this. It uses gaslight rules for low fantasy gaming in a homebrew campaign that's kind of a cross between maybe like a Sherlock Holmes and Planescape Torment. If that means anything to anybody.
Planescape Torment was great.
Planescape Torment is, but Sherlock Holmes.
So yeah, it's like a gaslight kind of setting, but it's using LFG. So you got, you know, black powder weapons, not a lot of armor.
Cool.
In a homebrew setting where no one knows who they are or how they got where they are. It's kind of like a purgatory.
Who's playing in that?
My buddy Hawk and Aaron, a guy I went to high school with. I haven't seen. I haven't been in. Hawk is my cousin. He played in the low fantasy gaming game. He also does art for the zines a lot. That's the plan. They can only play on Sunday mornings. I was playing Jackals, and then I gave that up to because they wanted to play again. We hadn't played since last year, really. So, but it hasn't worked out. So, and it'll probably get worse, honestly. My work schedule will probably turn into 5 or 6 calls a day, and they run on average an hour, hour and a half. So,
All right, well, let's get this treasure out then.
There isn't a lot of there is a way to get unguarded treasure in here. You guys just haven't found any. So
We'll find it. Yep, we'll do this.
all right. But you guys have moved to a like a named location, so you're briefly out of the rando commando stuff. Which that
Right.
means is that you would be able to find this in the future. Okay. That's the way I had kind of set this up, so now you can find this area.
I guess the stair isn't really submerged, is it? I have to think of a more evocative name.
Then
Wait
what?
to see what's there.
Eat trap.
The P trap. All right.
That's not going to look good in my big leather-bound tome of my past adventures.
That's probably going to fit right in. All right. So you guys all head over there. So that actually took you a little time to screw around. I finally figured out what the D4 was for. The D4 was for what round in the turn the thing happens. So it's not always just one every time. There's like turns go by. So I just realized how that works now. I had forgotten how I wrote it. So I was like, what is this D4 for? I kept rolling it, but I didn't know what to do with it. All right. Nice.
What are we doing on time in the game?
We got about an hour left.
In terms of like tide?
Oh, you think you've been down here for just over 2 hours?
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay.
All right, so you guys all go through, which takes a little time, and make your way to the other side. And it, like I say, it kind of opens up into this chamber that kind of has like a natural cave that's like a cylinder that kind of goes down, and it's a different area and it's unattached. So for whatever reason, the sea can't partially get into here. There's still some moisture here, but it doesn't have like the seaweed and all that you've seen from the constant tidal shift of this of the Plague Bay. Alrighty. Oh, and the important thing is it is lightly lit with bio like luminescent mold or lichen or something that's down here that's kind of offering some faint light, which is also why it seemed different to the Spaniard. And there is, like, around this chamber, a staircase that's been kind of carved out. It looks like by, some sort of tools or something, so you could travel down through this tube. Go ahead.
That's around the outside of the chamber, going spiraling down. Cool.
Yeah,
So it goes down, not up.
correct.
Oh,
Or any of the dwarves make out maybe made this? The architecture?
Yeah, give me a D6, Gabriel.
Right on.
When there's a player character that is one of the classes that we want to do, I'll always use that one first. All right, a 3. So you're unsure. You would guess, like I say, it's made from humanoid tool. It was made by tools. These were carved out for. There's a reason that someone tried to do this to go down here. And you would say probably a long time ago.
So we can see now. Does Gurag need to head back? Has he been battered around up the front? Spaniard, how are you doing? And Rilcor, in terms of, are you happy to be up the front, or do you?
Yeah, he's okay. And Gurag is okay. Yeah. I can
I'm first
swing
level,
my
so I mean, I'm fine.
I'm always happy to go in the back, is what he's saying. No.
I can swing my weapon with 2 hands. Damage.
Is this stairwell we'll be able to go in marching order? 2 by 2?
No, probably single file.
Oh,
Okay. Definitely brine up front.
I think the Spaniard is great for his dwarven presence will help us.
I'm okay. I'm going.
Are you sure? Oh. So, if we're going down the spiral, this gives us a nice opportunity with range attacks up the back, right? So we've got Erda with a long bow. I've got my javelins. Does anyone else have anything ranged? No.
So this is what we'll do. This water, this tidal pool here will, you can just act like it wasn't water and it was just air, and you can just kind of go around this. Are you guys real close to each other? So I'll show you what I mean. So you can just put yourselves in file. Like if the first person is going to be the Spaniard, he could be here, and Redalcore could be here. But you guys should be able to see in here, so I will make that happen.
Oh, fancy schmantz.
So just the blue part would be what you'd be able to see from. So Grub's in the front if he's in front of the Spaniard.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm better with a spear. If I go second, I can. My dexterity is lacking.
Uh-oh. Whoa, did it get really slow for everyone, or is it just slow for me?
Sorry, I was muted.
Did roll 20
You
get slow
probably
for you
won.
guys?
I haven't noticed.
Yeah, I haven't noticed either.
We might want Gurn a little bit more in the middle. I feel like something might come behind us. He's on 1 hit point, is that right?
Yeah, he's got one.
I think he might be your henchman after this if he survives. So, well worth. And because it's the right thing to do,
Well, can you go here, or you gotta switch spots?
Maybe switch him with Cal. Yeah, I don't know. Up to you. I don't have a great feeling about
Well,
down a spiral stick or something coming behind us.
I'm fine with switching him, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
But that's okay with whoever's controlling Callum.
He's just the torchbearer.
Okay.
I mean, he's a great guy and all, but
Well, he's got
That
a
also,
headband.
he's got a headband, exactly.
but Ulan's not bad, and we've got Brug as well, so we put them up the back. Uma.
Well, they're something, as Hobbs was saying.
So you're going to be in
Definitely.
front. So Spaniard, I thought, was in the front, and we're going this way. There you go.
Sorry.
And if you want to, you can move the Spaniard down here. This just kind of gives you some idea of how spread
Okay.
out you would be to go down along this. You see what I'm saying? Pretty crazy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty tight, then, this stairwell, as far as.
Yeah, it's only about 5 feet wide.
I might have missed this. Can we see the bottom?
No.
Oh. Do we want to do something with rope?
So we can fall all together.
Yeah, maybe.
Go on.
All right.
And in the stairwell, is it still the bioluminescence? Still,
Yes.
I'm lighting it.
Yeah, so it kind of goes down, and then it just kind of gets murky, like at the edge of your vision. You're guessing, maybe 30 or 40 feet 50 feet, 60 feet maybe.
Hey,
Onwards.
and we go.
This is awesome.
You have
This
any
looks like
dwarven stair delving songs?
this looks like the little train we had going down into the chasm
Yeah.
when we had like 12 total characters
I wonder
or
if
an
there's
henchman.
I was
yeah.
just thinking about
Actually,
that. That
there's
was so
that
cool.
many here. Yeah.
Just in D&D.
We got out with most of them as well.
Uh-oh. Is Kustash typing a song? I thought you were typing a song, Kustash. Oh, you are? I like it. Excellent.
Do we hear anything in this chamber at all?
There's going to be some like drips and some splashes. As you go down, you realize that the stairs lead into a dark pool of water.
Oh, of course. Hmm. I don't know.
So you're saying the stairs just dead end into a pool of water?
No, you think the stairs probably continue. Maybe, maybe not, but there's water in here. It just stops in a pool of water. The rest
Yeah.
of the tube is submerged, in other words.
We're gonna need that underwater potion. The Maya root. Some
The Maya root?
that's water. It's dark.
Nope. Yeah, the water is dark, yeah. Just looks like a
This-
glassy pool of a wall of water.
Don't disturb the water.
Oh,
Whoa!
That was like really late behind. I saw the lightning go, and then it was like he said, like, don't disturb the water, and then like Nick laughed and he got paused a couple times, and then the lightning struck. It's like whoa, or the sound, the thunder
Oh.
came.
My mother had do sound effects.
Mm-hmm.
what do you think, Brian?
Oh, I don't know
He's like, why are you asking me?
if Hobbs is even ready. I'm not quite sure.
I'm always ready.
Oh, I didn't know if you were like working on something or.
No.
So when we get to the bottom, there's this pool, and are there any exits?
Mm-mm. But the stairs just seem to lead right into the water.
I'm sure it's just the stairs continue. No.
Oh, that's. And I mean, you said there were this.
Yeah, the luminescence doesn't
Luminescence
grow underwater.
Doesn't grow underwater. Oh, okay.
So sneaky.
How much has your potion worn off?
Yeah, probably.
He doesn't know. I think actually they make gills appear on your neck so you can feel them, and then they get itchy, and then they go away.
That's cool.
Cool.
Isn't that gillyweed, right? Harry Potter? I just like drew it right back to Harry Potter.
So I mean, if he doesn't have Spaniards is over with, I'm sure it probably is. I mean, I can take the Samaya.
It's not gone yet. Yeah, he still has a little bit,
Well, it's up to him.
but it is itching right now.
What if we
I think
tie
it's,
a,
we don't have any light source underwater. Unless
No.
it's some kind of effect and something different, you know.
I mean, we
Retire
already
it.
found it.
I'm the first. I'm the first one to reach the reach. I gotta fill it with my hand.
It's water.
Scoop.
Yeah, it's just like a black oily water. When you pull it out, it just looks like kind of normal water. But down here, outside of the light, and the way with the light is reflecting off of it, it almost makes it to be a straight, just like a flat glass almost. But you realize that it's just like a water in a deep hole with no light in there.
Okay. I'm gonna feel underwater if the steps of the stair continue.
Yes, they do.
Okay, so
while the Spaniard is feeling this, you guys basically see a splash of water come out as something reaches out up the stairs to grab on to the Spaniard.
Oh, no.
This is like the quick thing that you see.
Whoa.
Is that a turtle?
little man.
All right, so like he's got two arms and he just like reaches out to grab you, Spaniard.
Hey.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, so a 17. So he kind of like grabs you. So let's make a strength test.
How does it work? Just a
Contested roll.
Yeah, I'm going to do it
Roll.
as a contested roll.
Roll D20 and add strength bonus.
Nope, you roll a d20 and you're trying to get as high as you can without going over. This is the Price is Right, bitch.
okay.
All right, so his strength was a 14 and I got a 13. So I beat your 11.
No.
So he grabs you and drags you under, but you can still breathe, which, not a big surprise. And almost the water almost immediately kind of stops the light from coming through and you can see this guy a little better.
So it's at size or it's Oh, okay.
Is he flexing? Oh, he's holding something.
Voodoo turtle.
Yeah, it's kind of like a turtle man a little bit, but he's also like kind of thick with like almost looks like seaweed or underwater grasses and mud and silt. And he is dragging you under, and he's gonna he tries to just like come down, and he's like comes down the stairs, and you see just under the water level maybe 10 15 feet, which he grabs you and kind of pulls you under because you missed the strength, but you can still breathe, so it's not as horrible as it could be, but the floor is only maybe 20 feet below where the water level is.
Right.
And then there's kind of a wide tube that he's pulling you into. All right. So, but you guys, you have to play like you don't know any of this. All you can see is that the Spaniard was grabbed with the big flash of water, and now he's gone. And where he was is starting to subside.
So much like the lair of the feral snatcher.
Yep.
It is. It's like, God, you see, like, I need to get some new tricks or something. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, and I've seen this before as well, so, I mean, I guess I'm going to go try to save the Spaniard.
You gonna take the Samaya route, or?
I am. I mean, I have infravision. It's dark down there. I don't know. So I'm going to take the Samaya route.
Take a rope to you.
Good man.
Yeah.
What was that?
Someone said good man. Someone said take a rope. Someone said something else. There was just a lot of
I'm
go
digging
get
in my
him.
bag to get the route. So if someone wants to tie a rope to me, And Inyala's right behind me, right?
Yeah, and you'll tie a rope to him.
Okay. And I will go in.
Why don't you roll a d6, Gabriel? Let's roll initiative with this down here and see what's going on.
Okay.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Hobbs.
What? Cheater. I'll roll it again just to make sure you guys can see that it can roll something other than a 6. All right. I wish I did know the cheat code, but I would never do it anyway. All right. So, I think this guy pulls you into a small area, and this tunnel that you're in, you can see there's a couple other people in it, and they look very similar to this. There are 4 of them, so 5 total, and they're in this small area. And
He grabbed me around here and
I just kind of moved it over there just because there's an area. I don't have a perfect map for this or anything like that because I had no idea where you were going to go. And just to let you guys know, this is what I made for this point crawl. These are all different areas in the point crawl.
Yeah.
So there's a lot, and I had no idea where you were going to go. But I will tell you that one of them is Griffin Tower. So that is on here. But there's also a lot of other great places like the Prehistoric Chasm, and there's just a whole bunch of different things on here.
It's got to all be there. Yeah.
Yeah, this is like my mega dungeon for Kalmatta. It's like a point crawl mega dungeon.
There is a place when people die, and second place when people die, and
all these places where people die. Kustash, you watch so many of these videos, you know what's going on. All right, Gabriel. So we got an underwater fight going on, and I think you could try to break free again. But these other guys, they're trying to. I think they're a little surprised. All right, so I got a 12. You got to beat a 12 without going over. Oh, so you pretty much need a 13, right? So it's tough. I'm rolling very, very well. Last time I rolled a 13, and this time I rolled a 12. So I'm rolling very well. So this guy's got a hold of you. These guys seem very surprised that you're not struggling. They really expect the surface dwellers to not be able to be very comfortable here. But this is when you also realize these guys don't have gills or anything, so you're not sure if they can breathe water or if they can just hold their breath for a long time. But a couple of them are going to move past the guy holding you, and you can see that they're just sort of lurking up the stairs, hoping that someone else kind of sticks their head down. The Spaniard spots these guys kind of setting a trap for anybody else that's doing the same thing that you did. And
if I shout, and then there's going to be kind of bubbling going up.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
All right, yeah. So you just like, and then like it just like the bubbles kind of go up, and they're like, ooh. And the other kind of guys, I don't know if you saw, but they had these shanks. They're trying to shank you while the guy's holding you, and he's going to drag you farther in too. Ooh, one of them got you, buddy, for 3 points of damage. Like you're struggling and you're fighting them off fairly well. I don't think you're too worried about it at this point. But all right, so is Rattlecore going to fall into this trap like all good players would?
That's what I said I was going to do. I don't know if they're expecting Rattlecore to dive in like.
Oh no, you're going to dive in. You can dive in. You can dive in there.
Oh, nice.
I'm diving in, trying to go down. I'm not trying to go to the. I'm just diving in with my spear and just going down trying to get the Spaniard.
All right, so you don't have to stay in. You could just jump like over to here, right?
Yeah,
That's kind of what you're saying.
Greg Louganis.
So let me put these mudmen in here so we can kind of see what's going on. What I didn't tell you is that they grow into giant-sized mudmen. These guys are trying to prison shank Spaniard over here. All right, yeah. So, like I say, they're very surprised. What's the rest of the group doing? One of you guys tied a rope around Ruddlecore?
Yeah, I think Inyala did.
Yeah, Inyala and Gurag are there. Erda's like, I don't know if I signed up for this. You can just see her thought bubble above her head.
So Inyala, while having tied the rope, she'll be yelling for Erda to have her bow ready. And I probably had a turn because I guess I'm tying a rope. But the next thing I'm thinking of doing is I would like to play on my trident and see if I can affect something with the water or the mudmen. I don't know.
Yeah, what did we do for that in the past?
He made me make a skill check at a disadvantage.
Yep, that's what I thought. Go ahead.
I just can't remember what. It was probably charisma, wasn't it?
Sure.
Made something up better than that, shouldn't I? Yeah, well, here we go.
No, I think you're right. That sounds just about perfect.
It's very dexterous. You could be very dexterous with a.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look at that! I just rolled one, didn't I?
What's that?
I got too excited. Sorry.
No problem. What'd you get? Did they both make it or no?
No, I think the first one made it. The second one did not make it. Prematurely excited.
All right, so Ruddlecore, you can see that, like I said, it's about 20 feet to the bottom of this cylindrical stairwell, which is pretty much what you're on, right? And in the center of it, there's a fairly large hole that goes deeper. That you're kind of headed towards. Feels like it should be bigger than this.
Is it pulling me?
No, it's not pulling you.
Okay.
But there were some discordant sounds that seem to have shifted through there, and in the murkiness below with your infravision, now that you're out of it, that hole goes deeper, and it looked like these guys, what'd you call them? OMNT? Octogenarians? Do you guys have a name for these dudes? What did you call them? The turtle men? Is that what you called them, Gabriel, early?
Yeah, turtle.
Turtle men.
The turtle men seem to be keeping a wide berth from this area.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Giant tentacle or something.
But you see something shift. Something fairly large shift down there from this discordant music that seems to kind of echo around underwater. Gabe, you hear it too, and all the dudes with you seem momentarily. I'll give you a advantage to bust out the next time because they seem somewhat surprised by this weird music.
Nice.
Make you feel like you did something.
I love this trident. It's awesome.
So I can see the Spaniard being prison shanked over there.
Yes.
That's where I would like to head. That's the plan, anyway.
Okay. Oh, I didn't open that back up. Oh, yeah, so you can definitely head over there. What are you wearing for armor?
Chainmail.
Chainmail, so I'll let you go down one because you're kind of underwater. It's going to kind of pull you down some, but you're still buoyant, so you're not as heavy as you normally would be. So I'll move you up a level on the movement phase. You know what I'm talking about? How far you can move. So instead of only what the shit, only moving. Why is that so big? Freaking me out. Instead of only moving your normal 20, you can move 30.
Okay. So I would just like to move that direction as far as I can.
Yeah, so just move yourself over like 4 squares. You kind of dove into the water and then swam over there. So I gave you, it's like a charge almost. But you did see those other 2 dudes on the stairwell.
Right. I know. I'm going to try to get our dwarf free at least.
All right, so where are we on initiative?
Sorry, that was still me. Think.
Is it time? Are we done? Is it time to roll again?
Unless anyone wants to do anything like jump in the water.
All right, beat a 5. Wow, how did that get shadowy on there? That looks pretty darn cool.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the light. It's the lighting doing that. All right. So as you move over out of the central and head over towards where the Spaniard is, those guys are cringing on against the wall, and he's getting. It seems like there should be a pun in there somewhere. He's getting tortoise shanked in the corner. That's when something large comes out of the water.
Oh, God.
I guess we should have listened to Yuma.
Right?
That's what I said all this time. We should totally do what Yuma wanted.
Yeah. Why didn't you guys listen?
Ooh. Maybe I shouldn't have played the trident.
So that's what comes up and surfaces in the water.
It surfaces so we can all see it.
Yeah, you guys can all see it. And it kind of lets out this horrific roar. Gabriel looks bored. Psh, I've done this before in Ur-Haddad. All right. All right, so Gabriel, these guys are going to... You can go ahead and make your roll to try and escape.
Let's escape.
But you're going to get advantage.
Okay.
All right. Beat an 8 without going over.
Let's roll again. Yes.
Nice.
Oh, the Spaniard bursts free from the tortoise man in his silty skluck. And you can see that tunnel, like I said, heading off away from you. Can you see yourself at all or no? You can't really, can you?
Yeah, I can see here. Yeah. There's a guy here, but that's all I see.
Yeah, let me see. There you go.
Hey.
I gotta make the map smaller so that all the people at home can see what kind of craziness is going on over here. All right, so you break free. The 2 guys try to attack you. You do start to get pulled a little bit. We'll move you. These guys attack you. They don't seem to have noticed really Rettlecore yet. They know that there's a bunch of stuff going on over there, but it seems like maybe they know what that creature is, and they knew it was down there. Ooh, is that 17? That's a 8. What's your AC?
It's actually 5.
Oh, it's 5?
Yeah, I don't have a shit.
So that's definitely a hit. All right, 4 points of damage. These guys are pretty strong. All right. That's not as large. That's not large enough to be a megafauna. If you guys are curious, it's pretty effing big, but it's not that big. All right. So I think it's your turn. I think these guys are going to move.
My action was break free, right? I don't have an attack this round.
Yeah, probably. But Rattlecore can.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay.
So I guess my question is do I swim up and grab the Spaniard and try to have us pull him out? That was what my thought was.
Who are you asking?
Myself and anyone else.
Okay.
You can totally surprise that guy if you attack him.
Yeah, true. Okay. I will go in with my spear at that guy right there.
All right, so for piercing weapons, I'm going to... You're not going to be affected, but for slashing weapons, because you're underwater, you're going to have a -2. Pretty common for AD&D, right, Gabriel?
Yep. Yeah. It's
Bad.
them, not me.
So you get a natural 1. Fortunately, it doesn't affect you negatively in this game, but it does look pretty funny. You go swimming down there like you're Jason Momoa and Aquaman, but totally whiff like you're Jason Momoa and Conan. All right. Is that what's everyone do up on the staircase? I haven't heard from Kustash. What's Kustash do when this massive creature surfaces?
I basically fire my bow.
All right, go ahead.
So,
Yeah, you guys are all probably hoping that there's anything that you can do, and suddenly there's something you can do.
I was thinking that, Gabe.
Ooh. Its AC is pretty sick, actually, you guys.
That makes sense. Looks like a pretty thick shell.
It's really not a dragon turtle. A dragon turtle is the size of a small island, so it's not the -2 AC that a dragon turtle has, but it's still pretty tough. Maybe it's where dragon turtles grow, and that's where, like, there's a dragon turtle young here. Or
is
something.
this thing big enough so we can attack with spears from the stairs when we are standing? Or?
So we got to remember that we're at different heights, right? So Inyala is pretty close to the water level. So Gurag is maybe 3 feet above, and so I would just say 3 feet every person. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're about 20 feet above the water level. But yeah, if this creature comes to try and bite anybody, you can definitely you could like set your spear for a charge almost, and I would probably give you double. It's not really a charge, but I would still probably give you double damage for it just because the creature is so massive. It's like trying to set it for jaws coming at you or something like that. It's going to come with such force that it's going to be pretty nasty if it actually pierces and doesn't bust on the creature's hide or something like that.
Okay, so Brooke and Ulan are preparing the spears in case the creature attacks.
Okay.
You're doing the same.
What's Grub doing?
Doesn't have any ranged weapons, so. Do they look undead?
I don't know. Does it look undead to you?
Maybe.
Yeah, it's uncertain. And I'm pretty open. Like, I kind of treat turning undead kind of like DCC does in some ways. So like if something's from somewhere else, you might be able to turn it as well. It depends on who your deity is and what you're trying to go against, So otherworldly things can sometimes be turned or whatever.
Fortunately, I had some of the others north, which is the cleric said kind of just like a general they call upon? Do I need to claim
A
a
deity?
specific? Yeah.
Nope. Nope. You can just be, you know, one of the new gods. You can just be a priest of the new gods. You don't. I don't totally believe in having to choose one particular deity that you are for. You're just of the Church of the Seven or whatever, and you go from there.
All right. Well,
So,
I'll give.
Sorry,
Nick,
you
what
go.
were you saying?
No. James is still busy with his turn. You go, James.
Yeah, James is still talking it out.
No, I mean I'm willing to try turning it.
Go ahead. Is there any certain god that you would call on? I don't know if you've looked at them or if you have any idea who any of them are or anything.
What was?
While we're in magic, just while James looks that up, I'm thinking Erda might try sleep.
Sure.
And I think Inyala will continue to try to. Ooh, thank you. Inyala will try to continue to kind of enrage and distract it with this discordant water flute playing, which seems to be causing all sorts of chaos underneath. Actually, I don't know that, but I do know that I played it, and this thing came up.
All right, I like it. Go ahead and roll. Both of you guys can roll.
I fail again with the roll at disadvantage. Look up sleep.
So the sleep of the Sailven, all their stuff would be. Usually, it looks like spores. Like she would pull some stuff out of her thing, and she would throw it out. It would look like dandelions, or not dandelions, but those puff flowers that turn into spores. That would kind of float around, and then they would be soporific and put them to sleep. This thing is so massive that it can't affect it, but you can still mark the spell off.
Great.
Congratulations.
What a
All
shot.
right.
Now
Also,
we know how massive it is.
yeah. Also, the magic when you call upon the new gods to turn this creature, it doesn't really have any effect. So I would say that like you kind of have an epiphany that you think it is a natural creature of the world and is probably part of, you know, the old gods, maybe the sea gods or something like that. But it doesn't seem like it's something that is outside of the realm of the known world. Just something ancient and maybe horrific. All right. It does not go after any of your henchmen, though, Kustash. It does turn towards the discordant sounds of Inyala, though, and its head kind of snaps out. So
Come to me, beast of the sea.
So Gurag, if he has a spear, yeah.
He has a spear. He's gonna try to.
Yeah, he'll get first strike on it.
Bounces off.
Yeah, just push to the side easily as this massive head comes in to smash into Inyala. Oh! Do you know how much a dragon turtle does?
I'm about to find out.
1d6 times 10.
Ooh.
This thing isn't as big as a dragon turtle. It's like only half the size, so it's just 1d6 times 5.
Ooh.
No, I'm just kidding. It's not even half the size.
Look, I did ask for it.
You did. 11 points.
Wow. So I will sunder my shield. Is that one attack or is it like a claw bite thing?
No. It's just a massive head stretches out, and like it could swallow you whole. It could do a lot of nasty things. So yeah, you just kind of put it in there and it gets caught in its tooth and crunches it off, and it flies away. All right. Nice. I don't even know whose turn it was, honestly. Did I go out of turn? I feel
You
like
won initiative.
Okay. All right. So
And
what do you
it's
guys do? Oh, I did?
I'm
Oh,
pretty
Yeah.
sure.
You won initiative. You did stuff with the people underneath the water,
And then I came to the
you
top.
asked what we do up at the top. Yep.
all right. Nice. So that worked out fine. Let's do initiative again.
Someone else has got to do it. I'm out.
James.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So this guy is going to swim out of sight, Spaniard. These other two guys now are a little unsure what they're going to do. Since there's two of you, and you seem a lot tougher than they expected, but it seems like they're not smart enough to take off. So, all right, one attack on each of you. Ooh. So 16 on Reddlecore and a 13 on the Spaniard.
I'm sure that hits me.
Your AC 5, right?
6 without the shield.
Hits both of y'all. So the first one's Reddlecore. So 4 points to Reddlecore and 3 points to the Spaniard. Oh, I forgot about these guys. They're going to join in.
Could be the end.
Oh, they both miss. All right, but Inyala, you're going to get attacked again. Here it comes. Ugh. All right, that hits -4. 11 points.
Does Gurek have an attack with his?
Yes, you guys will get to attack. It's like right there now. It's just kind of, you know, he's swimming there, and then it just gets to go first now. All you guys with spears or long bows, you can throw spears at it. You can do whatever you want.
19.
Oh, that hits.
Got a scratch.
Well, this will be fun. Let's do this.
Spaniard, are you looking like you're gonna fight? You are?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys, can you see? Yeah, you guys can see his hit point monitor.
Yes.
Who did hit points to him? What did we do?
You guys can climb.
Someone, the Gurag stabbed him with a spear, but
Nice.
Yuma, you can shoot at him if you'd like. And your guys with spears could throw their spears if they want. They could also retreat up the staircase if you want to. You can do.
I don't think they will throw their spears. They're just standing there.
Inyala could cast her other spell.
I mean, Urda.
Yeah, I mean Urda. Yeah.
Yeah, protection from evil. Are we in? So this is the beginning. So we're declaring magic. And
Yeah,
still...
you can declare magic still. I kind of got lost on what I was doing, but go ahead.
That's all right. Because Inyala's thinking of making a run for it, but she's got the rope too.
Well,
the
how much rope did you put on?
is a 50-foot rope? I don't know.
Yeah, he's already beyond that.
He's already beyond that. Okay.
Because you got to remember he's 20 feet down too.
That's the lesson learned on that one. 3 dimensions. All right. If is in terms of the way this thing is positioned, is it like moving around? If I make a run for it, is it going to get an attack of opportunity on me or?
No, I'm not gonna do that.
All right. So I'm gonna leave these guys. This is not good. I'm gonna move up, out. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can move and cast spells. Is that right?
Yeah, but you'd have to be here. You can't get out there. You have to stay on the inside, on the water part. That other part isn't really there.
Oh, okay. The other part's not there. Yeah, got it.
Yeah. Did Callum flee?
So,
He did. He went to the back.
You know, he should actually probably make a morale check.
All right.
So it's oh, nice. So yeah, he's staying, man. That guy's a badass.
He's got a headband.
Erda is going to cast protection from evil. And if I've run up there, I can't stab that down. Is that right?
Yeah, so right now you are 3, 6, 9. You're 12 feet above the water. It can still get up there, right? It can still spring up that high. It could probably go 20 feet, but that's about it.
Yep, that's fair enough. I'm going to get up there, and I will try and use my flute again. Why not? Let's just go big or go home. I trident flute, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Go again, Grub.
Are we, what are we on? Spellcast?
Yeah.
If there was missiles, I think those could have gone as well.
Yes.
All right, Grub will throw oil onto it.
Oh, nice. Do you want to have Callum throw his torch on him?
If you want, I can try.
Yeah, so just hit AC 9. Because it is like moving around and stuff, so.
Did the oil need to hit him as well?
Yep, both of you guys rolled a hit AC 9. Oh. So the torch, it just batters off the side of his shell. That 6 doesn't hit AC 9 either, does it? So it kind of like goes, but then it immediately just gets washed off in the water. But make sure you mark off those things. All right, back down here. I think I already attacked, but Redlecore and Spaniard haven't. What'd you say, Nick?
Sorry, also in Magic, Erda's protection from evil goes off, which is going to affect people in a radius around us.
It's not protection from evil, 10-foot radius. It's just protection from evil.
Just the caster. Sorry. Yep, got it. And can I try my flute again?
Yeah.
Good.
That didn't roll.
Oh.
Oh, come on.
All right, nice.
Is it getting angrier and angrier, or is it like...
It's impossible to tell. It
keeps attacking me. I mean,
just imagine this massive creature just like thrashing around and here like throwing its head about, and it does seem angry. Yeah. So I don't think, did you guys get an attack? Did Spaniard and Redlecore get an attack down here? No, yeah. So go ahead. Go ahead, you guys.
Hey, Hobbs, since I'm about dead, I would like to take my shield down and stab with my spear. So I have at least I have a shield in my hand.
Did you have two or something?
I did. I had one
Yeah.
on my back.
Yep, go ahead.
See 2?
Ooh, I think that hits, even with the bad water down here.
And I just rolled a 1. 10 hit points. With this guy.
Oh, I like that. All right, so I think it's lightning, right?
Yeah, it's lightning. Yeah.
Oh no.
So I think there'll be some lightning splash
Oh man.
on that. So you don't quite kill. Is that total 10 or is there more? No, that is total.
Oh, it is a total 10.
And the damage is just +6 for the lightning. Is that the way it works or what? Or
Yes,
that-
it's a +6 for the lightning.
All right,
yes.
so I think you, Redlecore, and this other dude will take 3 points of damage as well. But
Be dead in the fight.
you can
Use my
save.
shield.
You can save. You can make a saving throw versus spell for no damage.
And this
It's
is
a
how
toughie.
he became known as the Grill Wizard.
I actually made it.
Oh,
Yeah, Riddlecore. Oh, the Spaniard.
more. Okay.
Oh.
All right, so that guy got stabbed by me as well. I believe AC 5 for 7.
Oh
Max
yeah. Oh, he's dead.
I'd like to cleave
Go for it.
to one of them. I don't know
Okay.
which one.
Nice.
Got to go out with a bang, yeah.
Yeah, really cool.
Oh, nice.
Stab another one. Wow.
What level? Well, what level are you? Oh,
Me? 1.
oh yeah. So you can only cleave once.
Yeah, I know. And he didn't die anyway.
All right, nice. All right, is that everybody? Is Gurag like staying down there? What's he doing? Maisie, what are you doing? Fucking crazy ass cat. What's Gurag doing? Spaniard? Nothing.
Oh, he attacked.
Was that last round or this round?
Oh, he was last round. Yeah.
Yeah, you can get an attack in.
I'm gonna. I don't know if he will. Well, the Spaniard saved his life, so he's kind of feeling in debt. So he's guy is gonna jump on the creature with all his might, gonna stab in the head. It's a spear.
Well, I think we're gonna have to make a morale roll for him to leap
Morale?
on
Okay,
to the
yeah.
creature. But I will. He did save his life. I'll give you that. He definitely went out of the beyond to save his life. So I'll give you a plus, a bonus of +2 for that, which is huge in the charisma roll. So you need a 6 or less. You rolled a 7. I gave you a +2, so that means it would be a 5. That means you'd succeed.
5.
That means you succeed. So go ahead and roll. Gurag is a very brave dwarf. He does look like an angry son of a bitch, doesn't he?
No dwarfs left behind.
Oh,
Oh.
All right, make it. We figured out what his dex was, right?
yeah, 12.
Yeah. Make a dex check. There's not a lot of energy, but this is a crazy ass scene. All right, so
Oh, he made it.
Hit it.
all right, so Gurag is on the creature.
Just chum the water with
Yeah.
a henchman.
And just think, this could have been the henchman. You could have become James or Brian L2.
Right.
Alrighty. All right. So the creature, I think it has to make a saving throw to even attack Erda. So we know that's not going to happen. So I think it's initiative time, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know who's up.
I think we lost again last time, so
Yep.
it was James.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gabriel already got a chance. Why don't you go, Brian?
Oh man.
Beat a 2.
Oh, I lost.
All right, Brian. Why don't we do you first? Let's see what you're going to do down there. Or if anyone's going to move, I guess you guys could move. Are you going to keep fleeing up the stairs, Nick?
So yeah, my intent is to keep moving up further and further out of reach, but to keep it coming at me with the flute is the idea. So it gets more and more difficult for it to. I want to be like my intent is to bait it away from the others, but to make it more difficult. That makes sense.
Yep.
And then Inyala's like, Yuma, go! Get out of the way. You create a spot for me, Yuma. Thanks. You're going the wrong way. We're getting out of here.
All right.
Oh, and hang on, Erda's gonna get out of here.
So we're leaving them?
No, not exactly.
It's a tactical.
It's a
Tactical
the
rearrangement. Tactical retreat.
The goal is we want to get high. We want to be pulling this thing up away from them, but we don't want to be. We want to be in a position where it makes it difficult for it to get us. That's my intent.
They're submerged, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Inyala, the way I'm rationalizing this in fiction is that Inyala knows the Spaniard well enough to assume that he's probably still going strong somewhere down there. But
Maybe one of these dudes floated to the surface on his belly. You guys can see there's some humanoid down there.
we'd still see the bubbles from all their curses.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you would with the thrashes of this massive beast. Garagaspan, it's called, but
That's probably true. I don't know. I mean, other people can have. Do other people have a different? We can still do all the stuff we can from up here. I just figure it keeps attacking me whenever I play this thing. So let's just get up here and make it hard for it to attack me.
No, that's fine. I get that. You were moving towards a retreat at this point, or where are we at in combat?
The movement for us.
yeah, movement.
I'm gonna move like here. I don't wanna.
Yeah.
I don't want the lining effect Relcore.
Okay. I think that they're a little, not necessarily, they're going to kill Rattlecore before they get into line of all the lightning that's striking off the Spaniard.
Right.
All right, is everyone done moving? So,
Are we up to missile?
yeah, missiles.
Grub will try another flask of oil.
Okay.
Old Cal is on his last torch.
Okay.
So Erda will shoot. We miss.
Oh, nice.
Look at The torch bearer with the natural 20.
Oh, too bad the oil's not there.
Oh.
So The torch hits Gurag. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Gabriel. I've never seen you do that before. What? All right, so Gurag can attack. Gurn can attack.
Okay, he's got a spear, so attack.
I don't know. 7 is enough to pierce the.
Let me see. I don't even know if I opened that.
Here goes Gurn.
There it is. They are AC 5. Spaniard, you hit AC 5 with that 11 or no?
Oh, he's like first level, right?
Oh, the Spaniard is?
Oh no, that roll was
Oh,
11.
oh,
It's
yeah,
it's
yeah.
Gural.
Oh, Gurag
they-
misses. His AC
Yeah,
is
they
better
have.
than that.
Yeah, right.
This thing is like striking steel or stone or something, the creature is.
Right. Yeah, fine. There goes 2. Miss.
Rattlecore, did you already miss?
No. Hey, thanks for the confidence.
No problem.
Ha!
Oh,
I
nice
hit the
hit.
guy next to me. The one that's already damaged to the left of me.
Almost, buddy.
Oh, that was my only shot. Okay. That's too bad.
All right, is that their turn? All right, the first two will be on Rattlecore, the last one on the Spaniard.
No. I'm gonna block that 15 with my shield, whatever it is.
All right, your shield is destroyed and ripped from your hands. Spaniard. You take 4 points of damage. These guys are prison shanking you guys down here. All right. I think these guys are shifting around.
Spaniard, did you hit?
No,
Oh.
I missed.
Oh no. Okay.
All right. This creature can't quite reach Inyala, so it's going to attack something nearby.
I am playing.
I know. It's thrashing around, and unfortunately, it's grub.
Oh.
An 8. It's AC 3.
Armor class 2.
Oh.
Nice.
So just barely dodged down. Grub gets out of the way of the creature's massive jaws as they crunch down nearby. Stone and debris shatters off of the stone stairs. All right. I think it's initiative time.
Since they maneuver around Relcor, did he have any attack on at least on this
No,
one?
they didn't leave. They didn't leave his area.
Okay.
Beat a 2, Brian. Got a 5, no problem. Is anybody moving?
Yeah, people on the stairs, what do you think? Oil? Trident's not working.
Try again. Yeah.
Can you get another flask
With the
of
oil, you mean?
What's
We've got
that?
the dwarf on there now, that's the
I've
problem.
got like 5.
Nice.
Yeah, I've got another. And this place is illuminated, right?
Yep.
No.
Actually, I've got 4 more, so
Go ahead. I think Callum's out of
You wanna-
torches, though.
Callum is out of torches.
I've got.
You want to move first, Grub? And get out of there?
Cozy back this way.
Yeah. Let me just
Back.
chuck oil down.
He'll try to.
So it looks like Gurag's doing the Captain Ahab on there.
Yeah.
Someone throw him a rope.
What'd you do with the other rope? You just cut your end loose, Inyala, or let it pull out of your hands or something?
Well, it kind of got to the point we didn't really know because he was already out of range. So really, I should have had to make the choice between letting him go or pulling him and stopping him. I didn't
what do you
really
think
know
you
what
would have done?
was-
I didn't. I just basically ignored it at the time.
Yeah, I didn't. The 3-dimensional. I probably would have.
Tried to hold
Like
on
if it
to
felt
it.
like it felt like he was trying to. No, but it felt like it was intentional, right? So I feel like I probably would have let him go, but maybe that's just me being meta to make sense of it. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that was Reddlecore, right?
Like it was a constant pull, and you're like, oh, I don't have any more, but he wants to go further, so.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's the impression I got too. Because your Reddlecore kind of jumped into the middle at first, so you didn't know how deep
Yeah.
it was or anything at the time. So
Like if I knew he was in trouble, I'd obviously pull him out. But I guess I did know of knowing.
yeah, you can throw Gurag a rope if you want.
Well, I'd like to throw oil. Can I get Urda to do that? I throw. Oh no, I don't have a rope anymore. Sorry. I'll throw oil. I will yell. Inyala will yell. Throw him a rope.
Okay. What do you guys want to do? Anyone can. I mean, we can do the bottom. Why don't we just do the attack with underwater first?
Hey, Spaniard,
Okay.
I'm counting on you.
I've got rope too. I can throw down.
I mean, unless I miss, and then.
Oh,
Okay. No! I missed the guy that's almost dead, I think. AC 7.
yep, you missed. These guys are AC 5. They're pretty tough with their rubbery hide.
And this one is making a save for.
No, it's for the creature you hit. Is where I put it around where the
okay.
sparks went. But you do cut one of them down in the mass down here, the second one that you've done. All right, Reddlecore missed. All right, what you want to do, Gurag?
Gurag, yeah. He's aiming for this section between the carapace and the head.
Oh, okay. So the
And
creature
he's
shifts
moving-
just a little bit too much. It's moving, thrashing around too much. Is anybody else doing anything up here?
I will also throw an oil down.
Go ahead.
Yep.
Vials of oil are hard to hit with, apparently. Having all kinds of problems.
It does moving around and stuff. And I mean, really what we're trying to see is if it's getting into, it could be breaking on it, but it's not like a place that would hurt even if you lit it on fire kind of thing,
Oh, sure did I roll a 3?
Inyala hits Gurag. Oof.
Sorry.
Gurag is now on fire, still stabbing and missing. Oh, Yuma also missed. Is anyone else throwing oil, or is that it? Just 2 oils?
Can Urda throw one from my backpack? Does she have time to do that?
Sure. If you'd rather do that than shoot a bow.
I think so. I think the bow's not going to do much.
Oh, that's a hit.
Yes.
But no one's throwing a torch.
I already went.
Um,
Oh, you did throw a torch, Grub. You missed.
yeah.
Or no, you threw an oil, didn't you?
Oil. Yeah.
All right, so there is a splotch of oil on him.
That's
What the shit? Give me the oil, yo. There you go. One splotch. All right. Is that everybody? Let's see what this guy does. All right. So there's really no one that he can get. So in his anger, he goes underwater.
Oh no.
What's Gulag gonna do, Gabriel? As the beast goes underwater. I think you're muted.
I was muted. Sorry. He's gonna dive for the stairs.
He doesn't have very far to go. I don't see any reason he can't get to the stairs.
a lot of momentum.
Rettlecore, you feel a massive wave and you can just sort of see the creature disappearing down another area.
Did he go that way?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, he didn't go back down the hole.
No, he's pissed. He's got to go take it out on somebody. Too bad those fishermen are out there.
I was gonna say there is that really convenient floating mudman, which would, you know, all the red would be kind of spreading through all the swirl, the red foamy.
Yeah, he left. All right, is that? Oh, I didn't attack you guys, right? So these last two guys are going to attack Rettlecore. Oh, misses.
My God, I
Oh,
can't believe it.
Actually, I'm wrong. They're not. They weren't attacking. Sorry. You guys can get attacks on them though, as they take off. Yeah, they're fleeing.
Oh my God, I can't believe it. Damn it.
Rettlecore misses.
But
not the Spaniard. Cuts one down as he flees. I'll do some damage to this one too. I thought I already gave these guys hit points. All right. So there's no obvious enemies. What are you guys going to do?
Rattlecore swims over and gives Gabriel.
no, it's swim back.
Yeah, is there anything interesting over there? Like a big buried treasure chest or something?
This is an opening. This is above the
no,
water level.
No, it's just kind of that.
Okay.
These are the walls. The blue is the walls. Where the walls are, where the water is. The others are the walls. This is not really the actual map. This is just a map I had made. So
We swim back.
And keep our eyes peeled for anything underwater.
okay. Why don't you guys roll d6s?
Okay.
All right, nice. So each of you are going to spot something under here. So at least give you guys some treasure of something that someone killed. or something that was left down here. What are you laughing about? This is what I always do.
Nothing. I should have been dead. I don't know how I wasn't
You're just lucky.
today, anyway.
He's down to 12, I think.
Oh, you're still doing okay. So, Riddlecore, you're on 1. I'm on 1. I think Gurn is on 1.
All right, so you guys write this down. On one corpse, you find a cache of gems. So, like, maybe you just find like some kind of waterproof bag that has some gems in it on a skeleton that was, like pushed up from something. Then the silt pushed off of it, and so 2 gems worth 50 gold pieces. Another one worth 10 gold pieces, and a pearl worth 250 gold pieces.
Did you say it was 2 gems worth 50?
Yep, at 50.
And
So 2 gems at 50.
Total 50.
No, each gem is worth 50.
Gotcha.
And another, like an arm comes up and it has like a torque, a wrought silver torque worth 300 gold pieces on it.
Nice.
And you had to roll a 1 or a 2 to get that, so pretty lucky. Whoa, Rattlecore. Moved into the dock side.
I know.
All right, so you guys don't have to mess around with this map anymore. The fight and such is over as it is. But what I haven't figured out what I'm going to do is... Dun, 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 dun. That seems pretty happy, doesn't it? This seems really happy. All right, so you guys... I'm assuming you're heading out, or are you guys going to keep on?
I think we have to head out. They'll put the 1 hit point of the people who are all near death in the middle, myself included. If that's okay. Sorry, Rob had something to add.
Let's get out of here, I guess.
It was intense.
Oh, Hobbs, down there, were those like man-made? The stairs just quit at this point?
No, they went all the way to the floor.
Right, but then at the floor it was gone. There was no other way to keep going down underwater.
No. There was this hole
Okay.
that was underwater where the creature came
And then
from.
down here was like manufactured. Was it natural or was it more like cut out?
More natural. But there
Okay.
there was some man-made effect. You wouldn't be surprised if, I mean, most likely it was the turtle men, but who knows?
Okay.
All right, so the problem is like much of the tunnel has some water in it because you guys are reaching as you're fleeing out of the tunnels. You're following the path that you came here. The water, instead of it being around your ankles, is up around your waist, so it slows you down. But you know where you're going, and those who can breathe underwater can help the others. And you can't anymore, Gabriel, because your neck started to itch and then the gills went away. But when you come out, all you find is broken wood.
He wasn't joking.
I wasn't joking. No. So, what we have to decide is what we're going to do from this situation.
That hole.
Oh,
was
wow.
still-
Gabriel and multiple Weirma no more.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, James, I interrupted you again.
No, what were you saying? Gabriel's no more?
Sorry, the fishermen are Gabriel and, well, were Gabriel and Moltworm.
That was the names of the two fishermen.
Oh, well. No big loss there.
So, the sun is rising and the cliffs are far above you. And you can just, there is some flotsam and stuff here. But, you know, the water is, you know, this much. So the dwarves are having to hold on to someone to be able to, in the tunnel, they can still get some air. But it's starting to rise above it.
We'll have to make grab planks and paddle to land. That's not really.
Well, you're at land. All right.
Oh,
So
right. I see.
what you're going to try to do is get into the water out of the land and then just stay on them as the tide comes in and gets higher, or you're going to try and just paddle south, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we don't want to get smashed into the rock.
We don't want to get smashed into the rocks. We don't want to get eaten by griffins.
Or
Or
dragon.
Turtles.
I'll play my trident flute. It'll be fine.
No, stop.
All right. So I got to, like, how fast
We are
is raft?
we're floating, basically.
I think the problem is like the heavy armor is going to be a significant issue for like Ulan, especially. He's like in plate mail. You know, he's not going to be able to tread water very long.
What about with some planks?
Yeah.
Not like we can go up on land.
Mm-mm. The land is far. The cliff face is far above you.
Can Kustosh pull off a climbing feat and drop a rope, or have we thrown all our ropes away? I don't have one left. But
I've got one.
okay. Can Yuma? Oh no, that takes us up to the griffins. We don't want that. Well, we can either try with we can try that, or we can try with the wood. But if that's too heavy, we'll just have to start ditching armor.
My idea is we find somewhere some rock or something that we can attach a rope to and store the heaviest parts from our equipment, and then we swim without armor, get to the Sindanor and get another boat to get all our stuff.
Pretty good. Does anyone else have anything?
Sounds good. I mean, I doubt we'll find our stuff.
So the coast is air cliff in this direction also?
I believe so. Let me see what that is.
About the cliff.
That's where the Anthras were to. Sure, we can take refuge there.
I think we'd end up as slaves. I don't suppose, Hobbs, do you have one of those random tables? Do we see any ships passing by that we can hail?
Not within your view. It's like, dawn right now.
Yeah. All right, well.
Brother
Sorry.
flare gun.
What's that? Oh, a flare gun? At first I was like, what? What was I looking up?
So do we see any
Oh,
rock?
I know what I was doing. Do you guys want to climb up and try and find a place to stash equipment? Is that what the plan is?
Not
Yep.
really up, just somewhere above the water max water level. So just
So the max
to
water
start
level
from-
would be above you some.
Yeah, so I'm climbing just enough to find some spot. So
All right. So roll a d6. So there's no failure in this. You're going to do it. It's just how long it takes you, right?
Nice.
So the 6 was actually the worst. You wanted like 1 or
Oh.
2 would be to find it right away. 6 is a little longer. So I think we're going to need like a roll from anyone in heavy armor. I
Is
think
it
it's a
plate
con
mail?
roll.
Chainmail.
Heavy is chain or plate. So heavy or chain or plate. So basically you need to make a con roll. And if you fail the con roll, then you're either going to have to remove your armor or you're going to have to take damage. That's not a roll. No.
What a cheater. Oh, and he just failed, I think.
Oh, Rattlecore will ditch chainmail. That's not a problem.
All right, so Rattlecore, get rid of your chainmail. All right, but now it looks like Yuma has found a place for you guys to stash your gear. So it looks like you only really lost the chainmail.
Inyala ditches her plate mail.
Okay. She doesn't have a very good con, huh?
No.
All right. So that is lost. What about Ulan?
It's only the second set of plate mail.
We'll be done in 5 or 10 minutes. What'd you say? Okay. Yeah, we're pushing it. We're getting late, you guys. All right, so I guess what I'll do, you guys lost that stuff. You get everything else, and then we'll say that you get back. But we may have to set up a party to go and get the rest of the stuff.
Well, like what stuff?
The stuff that, like, if you still have armor and you made the save, you'd have to leave it here before you'd swim back, basically, to Sindanor. So you'd have to take any of the stuff that you don't feel like you could use to get back to Sindanor. You'd have to leave it here. All right. And then we'll say that you guys get back to Sindanor because I ran out of time, as usual. And, yeah, I hope you guys had fun. Everyone had a good time. It was a crazy session for sure. Let's split up all the stuff. We'll do it on the whoever the quartermaster was. Yuma, why don't you put it in the chat in Discord? Exactly. You guys did get 100 XP and for survival and 100 XP for locations, so per level. So I'll put all that in there and we'll wrap this up. I got 2 people here that I'm too loud for. So. I'll give everyone, 30 seconds to say something. So, Nick, you can go first.
Wow. Yeah, that was really cool. I have this image of us all being washed up on the beach. Yeah, a lot of fun. Cool.
James.
Had a good time. Thank you for running. Interesting to see what was under there. Kind of not what I expected, but interested to go back. As always, it was fun.
Gabriel.
Yeah, thanks for running as always, Jason, and pretty intense and fun session tonight. And looking forward to play again.
Awesome. Brian L2.
Hey, thanks everybody for playing. I'm glad I didn't die. Almost. Yeah, it was fun. Hopefully we could do this again soon, depending on schedules and whatnot.
Kustash.
it was really fun. Thanks for having me here, and I really enjoyed the fact that no one died, but everyone just barely escaped.
That one has to be one of the craziest sessions ever. They're always kind of crazy, but I really appreciate you guys playing and bearing with me in the old Caecillian Tubes, which I haven't ran in 6 years, and I pretty much just picked up the stuff and read it today before we played. So that was that. As always, thanks everyone for hanging out with us. Until next time.
choose to delve in its urgent. And 6 feet underground, might as well be 6,000. Don't go crazy, like get lost in a gutter, baby.
Bye.